I always like to catch. I'll be always late. I try to catch that motherfucker before it come on, nigga. We live.
Damn.
Hey, there's a couple things I need y'all to do. I need y'all to like. I need y'all to subscribe, and I need y'all to like to subscribe
and share.
Yeah, share that too. Share that thing. Click that bell. Do all those things. We live. The Rebellion. 5.
Matter of fact,
I remember
got the link in the. Hold on, let me get my link pulled up.
Yeah, I remember when I.
Yeah. Hey, Dre, do that for me. Do that for me. Let me get that so I can throw it in there.
If y'all don't like and share, subscribe, we gonna dump y'all in the lake into the. We gonna purify you in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. But before we do that, we gonna beat your motherfucking ass. That's what we gonna do.
Hey, we gonna slam you into the lake of Minnetonka.
No cussing, Bobby.
We are going to render you unconscious.
Hey, hold on, Bobby don't never cuss. What's up with that? I don't hear that often, and he the one that broke it. He broke the 3-minute rule.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, players? Right off the top, the Matrix trailer. What y'all think?
Didn't watch. You know what?
Hold on. Let me share this real quick. I think hold on. You didn't watch the trailer.
Hold on.
You didn't watch.
I ain't watch it. You know why?
Why?
Let me tell you why. I'm already sold. I was gonna watch it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how do I retrieve that, Dre?
Yeah, I'm about to put it in the Facebook chat.
Oh, okay, got you.
I don't need to see that trailer. I was gonna watch it anyway.
Are you sure that link ain't broke, Kai?
It's showing up like that, but it's live on my YouTube.
Hey, you can see the picture?
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Because we might not actually have a picture set for when we go live.
No, hold on. Let me go to you get the right link.
Turn away.
Hey, who got a scary movie in the back? Man? What the fuck?
Turn away.
Hey, that's good that we can, you know what I'm saying? Have a nice little thingy thing going. All right, we here. Hey, Playboys. Rox, you there, man? Is Rox there? Oh, okay.
I'm right here.
Okay, yeah. What was you saying about that trailer? The Matrix trailer dropped. That's why I got my glasses on, partially. Mr. Anderson, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Anderson.
What I said is I don't need to watch it. You know why? I'm already invested. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Why though? Nostalgia.
I love the first 3.
Mm-hmm.
You love the first 3. First one was the only good one, but go ahead.
We're not gonna do this.
Yeah, not so early, man. I'm saving my energy. Oh yeah. Hey Dre, throw Zach that link real quick, man. I got a few words to say to dude. Hey, trailer, the Matrix trailer. Carl, what's up?
I'm confused.
Explain that.
I'm confused as to where we are with Neo at this point in time. Neo doesn't know he's Neo, to my opinion. Even if he does know he's Neo, that nigga is taking a shit ton of blue pills to stay his ass from being Neo. So, with that being said, I don't know where this movie is going. The look, the feel is nothing like a Matrix movie we've ever seen. I think that's a great thing. I think the fact that it looks and feels different is awesome, but also it's not as dark as it was before. It's just different. It's just new. And then, I don't know. I don't like the Morpheus sub. Like, I don't know how I feel about my man's yet. I feel like they subbing Morpheus and shit. That last
Get him the
punch,
fuck out of here.
the last punch that he gave dude in the little dojo, and it shook the whole fucking construct. I thought that was pretty badass looking. But we know how pretty movies are. They're pretty, and then that's it. You pretty all show, no substance. So I don't know how I feel about this Matrix. I won't know how I feel about this Matrix until I'm sitting in that theater and watching the fucking movie, or if I'm watching HBO Max and I'm watching this movie. So for right now, I'm not excited about the Matrix, this new Matrix film at all. I think I've been jaded by Marvel here. So I'm hoping the trailer was a bit complex, man. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep that same Matrix aesthetic and, you know, keep the mystery and the mastery of the Matrix all, you know, and keep you enthralled with that. But I'm thinking that they have actually overdone it, and not Matrix 2 overdone it, but like Animatrix overdone it, where it's like, it seems like it's a bunch of things pieced together. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't see any consistency, and even in their trailer, I don't see the consistency of where are we supposed to go with this? What part of this am I supposed to be excited about? So that's how I feel about the trailer.
That shit is ass.
All right.
That shit's ass. It's a whole big ass. All of it. All of it. They're psyching you out. Keanu Reeves looks like a fucking homeless. That nigga looks like a homeless rock star. Nigga.
Look like you.
No, he don't look like he can do anything. Y'all shouldn't have done this late. It's too late. Hey, you know one thing that I hate, and I'm gonna keep it real, man. When I hate old action. I hate when the niggas like old but still doing like young shit.
Hey, the first thing that made me think about is motherfucking Steven Seagal with his old ass.
Yeah, nigga, like Tommy Lee Jones in Action Agent.
Yeah, trying to
Part 2.
Hands and shit. Nigga.
Like when Liam Neeson was in them damn Taken movies. Get the fuck out of here.
He did a good job. That first Taken, he did a good job.
Y'all niggas is cutting every single punch. You're cutting the camera. The camera cuts.
The John Wick 3, Keanu Reeves looked tired when he was fighting them Chinese dudes. Like, he looked so tired. Like,
I did not get tired. I did not get tired from 3.
Oh, he was throwing soft ass blocks. He was throwing soft ass blocks. Like, them niggas was throwing whole ass punches. He was like,
Maybe I need to go back. Maybe I need to go back.
You gotta look at it. That whole scene, he looked sleepy as fuck. I promise. Watch that shit.
When he put up that grandpa Jeet Kune Do stats, nigga, I was like, nigga, is you pulling a phone off the hook with some gum on it, nigga?
Thunder punch, nigga.
That nigga's taking the phone off the receiver while gum's on it, nigga. Like, nigga, that shit look trash. I'm like, yo, hey man, you got fucking Danny Glover's son, nigga. The nigga's Danny Glover's son, playing Morpheus, nigga. I don't care about what you.
Son? I didn't know that.
No, that's Danny Glover's son, nigga.
I did not know that.
No, it's Danny Glover's son.
Oh, Danny Glover's son. That nigga's name is Glover's son?
Nah, nigga.
He being facetious.
Oh, he's being funny. Oh, Mr. Man got jokes. I see.
Hey, Danny Glover Jr., nigga, that nigga's trash. Nigga, I don't like him as an actor. Get him the fuck out of here. No, I don't want to see him and his weak ass.
He just ain't found the right.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's up, man? I didn't even see you was here. I'm just talking about Danny Glover's son. Nigga.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. I don't like none of what I saw. Nothing what I saw. Now, no. I'll take that back. I do like the fact that the blue pill
like
keeps.
Superman. Man of Steel was the
Okay, you want to get into this right away?
Yeah, dude.
Yo, okay, let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping, Mr. Anderson.
Blue tights and a cape.
Hey, Mr. Anderson, let's get it popping. Hey,
right away.
So, hey, check this out. I got something to say to Carl. Where you go, Carl? Nah. Yeah, come on back on up over here, nigga. You said Scar didn't get banished. You said Scar got banished from the Pride Lands, right? You said that, right? About Scar. Yeah.
No.
I said, no, I'm talking to Carl.
I did,
Yeah. No, he didn't. Pops rode up to him and was like, why you wasn't there when I had my first son? Nigga, you being disrespectful. He wasn't banished from anywhere.
Scar was
Zod was banished. Hold up. Hey, we up in my crib. Let me cook. I cook first in here. I cook. Let me cook. First of all, Zod went to the negative zone. Right or wrong? Right or wrong, Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, so are those the same?
Oh my God.
Are they the same?
Dude.
Are they the same?
We get it.
Are they the same?
4 or 5 pairs of shades on behind the ones you got on. We get it.
No, this is for the funeral.
2020, bro.
This is for the funeral.
Saw the comparison. Are like, yeah, that's fair.
Hey,
you see the tie? It's for the funeral.
Wait, nigga, hey, hold on.
Yeah.
You got a tie on? You got a ring?
Yes, I have a tie on. I have a double Windsor.
A double Windsor.
I have a double Windsor.
Oh shit.
Yes. It's going on tonight with the double Windsor.
Hey, quick question. Real quick.
Is it the same? Hold on, I still didn't hear from Carl. No time to think. Is it the same? Is those two situations the same?
Nigga,
I want you to walk with me real quick.
I've been thinking since last night. What you talking about?
Okay, I want you to walk with me though. Is that the same?
Let's take a close walk. How about that?
Okay, I'm asking you. Say if you walk with me. Is that the same?
So, first of all, it's the same. It's the same archetype. It is the exact same archetype. Meaning that the story is the same exact archetype. Meaning that you have your primary, you have your necessary good and your necessary evil. You have Scar and you have Mufasa. You have motherfucking what you call his dad. Hell, the fucking intro to the movie is the same as when the motherfucker had Simba. Like nigga, he says you will lead millions. He said you will lead thousands, and then goat creature. Yeah,
you gotta take this. You gotta You gotta take this. Hold up. You gotta take this step by step.
I'm saying it has to be archetypical. Hold on, I'm saying it's the same archetypical story.
The same. Wait. The same steps. We have to step through this. We gotta walk through this. You have to know what you're talking about. We have to know they weren't there, so they have to know what we're referring to. So I'll go ahead and let Screaming Chris Farley Zach get I'll let him take the reason what he said. I want you to place on the table what you said. Let me direct this movie. Go ahead and tell everyone what you said about the movie, exactly your words.
Me?
Yeah.
I said Man of Steel and Lion King are the same archetypal story.
Okay. The skeleton,
and I
right?
made like 6 or 7 points of reference. Of
the skeleton, right?
Exactly. Okay. The skeleton is the same. Where you're saying they're so different. You're looking at. I already addressed that. I said you're looking at the meat on the bones. And
yeah, I'm looking at some meat.
The bones is different.
I'm looking at some food.
Pause.
Listen.
Don't say Don't say you looking at some meat. Don't say.
Hey, I don't think.
Right. And the other one.
Hold on. We can't do that. We can't do that. Not at the same time. Hey, not at the same time. Hey, time out. Time out.
Let him get him off. Let him get him off.
A lion. So they're not the same. It's like, no.
Time out.
They said they're the same archetypal story, right? And I made points of reference.
I need to hear him. There was a lot of noise going on.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, say it again, Zach. I couldn't hear a damn thing you were saying. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm saying is Lion King and Man of Steel are the same archetypal story. Okay. I think EXO took that as an insult. I'm not saying it as
I don't take nothing
but
as an insult.
Come on, man. Come on. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
They're similar in that they start off with the birth of the coming hero, right? Simba is on Pride Rock. Man of Steel starts with the birth of Superman, right, as a baby. You have the destruction of Pride Rock, let's call it, right, and the destruction of Superman's planet. You have the good father, right, the wise father, literally Superman's dad, and then in Lion King is the wise father, the wise king is Mufasa. You have the evil brother, the villain, the core villain, right, who's trying to wreck everything. You've got Scar, and you've got Zod, I think is his name, something like that, in Man of Steel. You have the hero who is lost in diaspora, right? So Superman is sent away from his home planet, and Earth is like the Hakuna Matata, right? Simba is sent into diaspora, and he finds a Timon and Pumbaa, right? And he's just chilling for a while, right? And then both have to confront the main villain, and they have to sort of reinsert themselves. They have to become their father, right? And so you can see that when is it Kal? No, not Kal-El is Superman. What's his father's name?
Jor-El.
So remember how Jor-El appears as an apparition, like a spirit on the ship, right? It's very, very similar to when Mufasa appears to Simba, with the shaman monkey, right? So you've got
Rafiki,
the spirit of the father guiding the hero, guiding
to become who he is.
Right. And then you have Simba beating Scar, you have Superman defeating Zod.
Also, the villain is continued. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, everything's identical, but they're the same archetypal story. It's very similar to how Twilight and Beauty and the Beast and Howl's Moving Castle, those are all the same archetypal story, right? These stories are all based on there's the same skeleton, but you're looking at the meat on the bones and going, no, these are so different. No, they're really not. They're the same story.
What makes a story?
Okay.
Does the meat on the bones?
It's all of it. It's all of it. But what's important to a story? That's a great debate. That's a really good debate. Is the meat on the bones more important than the skeleton? It's I don't know. I think stories that are missing the skeleton don't stand on their own. You have to have the archetypal story, right? To move, to walk, you got to have a structure, right? But without meat on the bones, you're like a walking corpse, right? You're an old idea, right? It's just there's nothing new, there's nothing to you. You're just a walking skeleton. You're an old idea, and that was your criticism to when you said things are just regurgitated nonsense, right? You're just giving us the same shit. That was your criticism.
Those are not the same story. Neither are they the same
They are the
story.
same.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Go. I'm done. Yeah. Go for it.
And like I said, the villain is continued, just like
because
in Lion King. It's the same fucking things. Zod is continued from his battle with the father to the battle with the son, just like in Lion King. Simba has to contend with the same villain that his father.
He didn't contend with anybody.
Yes,
Simba's a bitch. That's what he is. He's a sucker.
And he made the same fucking decision. He made the same decision. He said,
First
you know
of
what?
all,
I'm gonna try to let you live. But no, the motherfucker turned his back and tried to take him out.
First of all,
the damn villain. What are
his
you talking
uncle.
about?
Let me show you the same archetype. It's what y'all talking about. You brought up the fact that. Go ahead, Rox. I got a whole thing of vegetables over here. Frying ass wok. Nigga, I'm trying to cook some. I'm cooking some dinner, nigga. So what's up, nigga? You're interrupting me while I'm cooking. Go ahead, Rox. Go ahead, Rox.
The reason why I don't think they're the same, I think with Simba was running away from his destiny.
He was running from everything, nigga. Because he was a bitch.
Superman.
Nigga.
Hold on.
No, he wasn't. He found himself. He found him.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I'll elaborate my point, but Rox, go ahead.
So, got my kids in here. Look at, we got kids in here.
Hey,
now back up.
Go ahead.
So, my thing is, I always took it as Simba running away from his destiny because he felt like he did something wrong. With Superman, Man of Steel, it was always like he was trying to fit in because his family was like, "We trying to raise you just to be a normal person." So it wasn't like he was running away from the destiny. When it was called upon him, he took the mantle.
But he was. This is how.
It's a total different direction.
This explain how.
These movies are in a.
Hold on.
To be away from everybody.
Hold on. Let me explain how. How.
Everybody mute yourself and let Carl talk.
Let me explain how. So here's how he ran away from his destiny. Like you're saying, Rox, you're absolutely correct. He did stay away, right? He did stay away from he tried to be normal, but his dad, which is his dad, tried to make him fit in and be normal because he thought people would take him away. So his destiny is to become Superman. That's his destiny. He's supposed to be this great, powerful being that could be looked upon as something that could be terrible and dangerous, right? But so he ran from that and he hid from it for a long fucking time. Just like him saving those guys on the fucking ship. Same fucking difference. He saved those guys that were on that damn oil rig or whatever the hell in the case, but he still stayed low. The dude poured a whole beer on my man. Now he could have crushed his ass and punched him in the face so hard his body turned to juice, but he didn't. He didn't because he had to hide from who he really was. Same thing Simba had to do. He was a king. He was hiding from being a king. He was in as Zach says, diaspora. Well, not diaspora. He was just hiding. He was in hiding at that point.
It's sort of the same thing.
You know what I mean? He was denying his birthright, which is to be Superman. Just like Simba was denying his birthright, which is to be king. It's the same fucking thing.
He didn't know he was Superman. What are you talking about?
He didn't know Superman. His dad told him when he was young that his father of the Kents told him, "This is how we found you. You're not from this world."
Yes, he didn't know. He didn't show shit. He went seeking that. It's two different directions.
No.
Simba's going. Simba's running. Simba's running.
Okay.
Clark was running too. Those are different directions. Difference.
No,
it's a
Clark
difference.
was not running too.
It's a difference. Yes, he was.
Clark ran after the fact. Simba felt guilty after the fact.
Simba felt guilty. I'm out here on my. Hey, nigga, I think I killed my dad. That's why I'm out here. He's on some. What the fuck? I could be a superpower being. What the fuck is up with that? Let me go find out. That's two different directions. It's two different directions. How is it not two different directions? They're not running. Clark's not running from anything. He's not running from anything.
It's semantics because they go through the same journey. So it's semantics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How they get there doesn't matter. It's the same.
Okay,
journey.
let me tell you the journey. Simba's the biggest bitch in movie history. First of all, you didn't check. Let me go through this. First of all, you didn't check Timon for talking about your dead pops like that. You walked away. You're a passive bitch, and then you say you don't like passive bitches. Yeah, you said that, Zach.
It's a kids movie.
This is a great movie. Oh, this is a great. Let's move forward. Nala.
It's kind of the same thing, even with the Nala situation. They both stumble on Lois Lane, aka Nala, kind of the same way.
T for teens or M for mature. If it's rated R, you're pulling the pass.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Nala was looking for Nala. No, hold on. Let me walk. Nala. I was quiet. I was quiet. Nala was out looking for food. Almost ate one of your homies. You scrapped her and lost, you sucker, because you can't fight, nigga. You out there hanging around with bums, nigga. You kicking it with pigs and meerkats. That's why you can't scrap. You have enough hands. That's none hands. You don't have enough hands. Nothing's out here. Then she tells you. Then she hold on. Then she tells you that Scar over there in the Pride Lands fucking shit up. Your mom's over there, and you still didn't go back. You didn't even go back. Mom's over there starving. You still didn't go back. Now fuck that. I don't give a fuck about my mom's like that. I'm out of here. You're a bitch. And then he wrote, hey, you watched your uncle slap your mom's up right in front of you. And you rode up to him and said, give me one good reason why I shouldn't rip your head off. What about the fact that your mom got cat pimped, slapped right in front of you, nigga? The fuck you talking about? What the fuck you talking about, you pussy? You're a pussy. Let's move on. She got smacked. Hey, she got smacked so hard, she thought Simba was Mufasa. She was like, Mufasa.
You're still looking at it with a.
Hey, hold up now. Let me walk. You're like this broad ass. Hold on. You got your mom's laying on the floor. And she looking at you like, Mufasa, this bitch just socked your ass. He smacked your ass into the past. He smacked you into the past, bitch. Nah, I'm Simba. I'm here.
You ain't got one dog in this fight, man.
Hey, Superman tried to punch a meteor right through Zod's face for raising his voice at his mom's. These are two different ideologies right here. He punched the living dog hole. You think you can fuck with my mother? He said you think you can fuck with my moms, nigga. You raised your voice on my moms. I'm beating your ass, nigga.
Oh shit.
Scar over there like, hey moms, it's me, Simba. It's not Mufasa. I know this nigga just smacked the ash off your lips. It's me. That nigga's dead. You thought I was somebody. You thought I was somebody that was dead? No, it's me.
Shit.
Hey, you didn't do nothing. You went. Why'd you? I should rip your head off. Nah, nigga. You should kill that bitch ass nigga. Hey, Bobby, go ahead. Bobby, go ahead. I'm showing you the two different people. So it can't be the same archetype. It's two different people.
Hey, man. I got a feeling that this ain't gonna end tonight, man. Let's
hey,
no, it's not.
Hey, hold on. Hey, and then Scar was like, okay, how about you tell everybody? How about you tell everybody what you did to your dad? What? Nigga, that's not gonna work right now. Your mom's is still getting off the floor, nigga. And you ain't did shit to this nigga. Hey, tell him about what you did to your dad.
Hey, man.
Hey, hold on, Bobby. Hey, tell him what you did to your dad. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, you killed your dad, didn't you? Yes, I did. He backing up so much, he's a bitch about to fall into the fire. Because this nigga is backing off the nigga that just smacked your moms in front of you, nigga. No, he almost kills you. He almost kills you. Tells you, I killed your dad, you bitch ass nigga. He jumps up and says, you murderer. Hold on. Tell everybody what you did. I killed Mufasa. Everybody starts scrapping. Everybody get to scrapping. He sees the nigga. He rolls up on him and was like, yo, you lied to me. You fucking sat there and lied to me my whole life. I thought I did something and you told me I did it. And you made me believe that. You should run away, Scar, and never come back. You bitch! You should have fucking slit his fucking throat, nigga. He fucked your home up.
Hey, man.
He already fucked your home up. He slapped your moms in front of you, nigga. Lied to you, killed your pops, admitted he killed your pop. And you still was like, run away and never come back. You a passive bitch, motherfucker. Then you say you don't like passives. Oh yeah, but this is a great movie.
I don't, but it's a kid's movie.
No, I don't give a fuck what it is. You're comparing it to Man of Steel.
Yell louder, right?
Hey,
Hey, you compared it to Man of Steel, which is not a kid's movie.
Well, it definitely has the same.
It don't have the same archetype either. Okay, let me continue.
Just like Zod got on the news airways and was like,
he didn't even kill his own villain. He didn't even kill his own villain. The hyenas did. This is no archetype, but the most minuscule thing you can ever focus on. That small ass thing.
You don't know what an archetype is, though. You just don't know what an archetype is.
No, I do. I do. It's not the same. It's not the same. You said archetypal story.
No idea what
you said archetypal story. Did you not?
Go look up these definitions to these.
Did you not?
You use them.
Did you not?
Like an idiot.
Did you not?
You don't know what an archetypal story is.
Did you not say that? Did you say that?
You don't have to know what an archetypal story is. Go Google it.
Okay. Did you say it?
You can come back and apologize. All right.
Did you say it?
Dre.
Did you say it?
The archetypal thing is that he said, I don't know exact words because I was playing with my
archetypal story. Archetypal story.
But
that's what you
look it up, Dre, and read it out loud.
It's the same archetype. It's the same archetype, archetypical story that's there. It's the same archetype. It's the same fucking thing. At the end of the day, it's the same archetypical story.
Hold on.
You're looking at. You're saying you're going.
These
wait,
are
hold
two
on.
different. These are two different.
Wait, you're going blow for blow, movie for movie scene, and that's the same. That's not what it is. The broader scope of it, as we're saying, the broader scope is the same fucking hero's journey. It's the same thing.
Same
he
movie.
runs. They both run in their own. We're saying the same things. We're just saying them differently.
I say Simba didn't accomplish anything.
My nigga, at the end of the day, they both don't accept their power.
Simba didn't accomplish anything. Nothing.
Just because one was passive and the other one was aggressive does not mean it's not the same fucking archetype.
No, we're talking about the story, are we not?
Okay, hold on.
We're
talking about being the same archetypical story.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Do we need to be looking up? Like, okay, so to make sure, XO, Carl, Zach, so everybody can make sure we, because I think the thing is like, X is saying that the character types aren't even the same. You two are saying it's the same. So let's come up with
Rock's cracking me the fuck up.
Let's come up with some information that nobody can dispute as far as what these, the archetypal characters are. And Dre, you working on that, man? Because we gonna be at this all night. We gonna be at this all night, Joe.
I'm talking about the skeleton. I'm talking about the skeleton.
So, very typical of a certain kind of person or thing, recurrent as a symbol or motif in literature, art, or mythology, relating to or denoting an original that has been imitated.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, having said that, Zach, Carl,
5-second rule.
This nigga.
I still got more to say, so I'm waiting.
I dropped it, and I didn't want nobody to think I was a nasty nigga. That I dropped it. I had 5 seconds.
God damn it, Rock.
Hey, your forest king. Your forest king, right?
Hey, Rox, what kind of cookies those is, man? What you got?
No, these are popcorn for the same team.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
don't
go
even
ahead.
start. Don't even start. This nigga said they're archetypical popcorn. Niggas, is that what you about to say, motherfucker? That's what
Go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead, Bobby. You control this thing. You just told them to explain how the characters are different. Let's talk about the difference in characters. We're talking about the story now. That's why they're dead. That's why they're dead.
Story.
Go ahead.
That's not the definition of an archetypical story.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Rox.
If we're going off of like the architect or whatever of the story, or like any story, it's always the same. Someone's good, someone's evil, That's basically when they have to go through this journey to defeat this evil or overcome it. Is that the architect y'all talking about? That's the same thing for everybody. Like even Wreck-It Ralph.
I agree.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
But not necessarily. The way it's told is different.
Hold on. I'm trying to get to a point real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So if that's the case, then it's not the bones. It has to be the meat. Because if we look at any shonen, right? There's a hero, there's a villain.
Right.
But what makes them different is what's layered on top of it.
That's the meat.
So
layered on top of the meat.
So
your bones are not on top of your muscle. Your muscles are on top of your bones. So the thing, the core elements is the bone. It's the structure.
Does that make a movie? Does that make a movie? We're talking about a movie now. We're talking about Man of Steel. Don't let them let you off of that.
So if I'm going off of the bones,
come on,
the bones is literally good person fighting to overcome evil, or like finding a way to overcome evil.
I went to school for this shit. This is hilarious.
Hey, let me give you one more. I just saw this because I kept looking at shit. So basically, representing or constituting an original type after which other similar things are patterned. So that still seems like pretty minuscule detail.
But it's not.
Okay, that's my issue right there. Not
so
if I know what we're talking about.
Wait, hold on.
So you're saying the hero's journey
Get smacked around.
Yeah. You saying the hero's journey is the journey. If I get on the 60, then I get on the 101 and the 202. You know what I'm saying? And how you get to, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still gonna get to his house regardless. If you you take a okay, go ahead. No, I was just trying to say.
I'm saying the hero's journey. The hero's journey. It kind of consists of a lot of ups and fucking downs. The hero's journey is never easy, right? Right. So Simba has to go to he runs from his responsibility. Hold on. He runs from his responsibility, right?
He had a baby with his sister.
His duty is king, right? Right? So Superman, after his father, because like I said in the beginning, it's damn near the same fucking thing. When he's holding the baby in his arms, he said, "You will lead Krypton to the future," or whatever the fucking case may be. And then the big ass goat creature fucking roars like everybody on the fucking prize. It's damn near the same fucking scene. Dre, if you could pull that up for me, that would be great. So it's pretty much the same fucking storyline. So as far as his journey,
like I don't want
he goes through his misadventures. He runs from his responsibility, and then he gets empowered by the father to accept his responsibility. So he leaves, comes back after accepting his responsibility, and then he is now deemed the fucking hero, the champion, the man, Superman, Simba, whatever the fuck you want to call him. But he goes through his trial, and that's what makes him a hero. His trial was being away from the whole fucking situation, and then accepting the responsibility that's been bestowed upon him. And then after that, he becomes who the fuck he is. Same fucking story.
No.
Hold on. Can I ask something? Zach, you said you went to school for this, right?
Yes.
So what is your definition of all this? I since you went to school for it, I hope you got an A since you bringing it up. Not no B, not no C. I ain't gonna say D's or F because you don't look like you get those.
Sure. I mean,
that's the best compliment I can give you. You look like you don't fail a grade.
I definitely didn't fail any of my college classes.
That's my boy right there.
Go ahead.
So what's like?
He said.
Oh, hold on,
no, I'm not gonna tell you what he's saying. Go ahead.
Okay. So what's the definition? Like, what was the class course you took? What's it called?
I mean, there were a bunch. So I had to take 21. I had to take 7 different courses for my world religions minor. I think I might have even taken an extra one. And my degree is a major in psychology with a double minor in world religions and history. So in a lot of this kind of stuff, I've taken classes on psychological narratives, philosophical narratives, all this kind of stuff. And I did take a couple of writing courses as electives. What's up, buddy? You want to come up here too? Everyone's got their kids in the shop. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I've also in my free time, man, I've just read up on a ton of these guys. Joseph Campbell. The first time I picked up a book by Joseph Campbell, I was 13 years old. Joseph Campbell is the guy who wrote The Hero's Journey. Every time you hear someone talk about The Hero's Journey, they're talking about Joseph Campbell. He's like the professor on talking about the meta narrative, right? And that's the idea that religions and stories are all telling of these similar archetypal stories, right? He's the one who came up with the term archetypal story, but he's definitely the guy who's known for it. And I think he's out of the 70s, so he's pretty modern, he's pretty fresh. I think he passed away. I think he passed away in like the early 2000s or late 90s, if I remember correctly. So these books have been out for decades. And the first time I got my hands on some Joseph Campbell, I was like 13 years old. You know, I'm reading the first time I read it at halftime. I don't even know what I'm diving into. But as I've gotten older, you know, it's like more of it becomes more and more clear. And I make that claim to Rox's point and to some of this other stuff. The idea that something is genuinely creative is a myth. There's a great line in the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible that says nothing is new under the sun. Okay. Have you ever heard of that line that comes from Ecclesiastes? Okay.
Man, I don't read none of that.
Everything that has been done or will be done has been done before, and it will be done again. Okay. So, but the key to that as creatives, right? Because as bits we want to create, and we like to think that these are our original ideas, right? And there are bits and pieces of it that are original. But in order for it to have any sort of meaning, it has to resonate with other people, right? And so that's where you start to derive this objective truth, or things that are closer to an objective truth. And those, in a narrative sense, are what we call the archetypes, right? And so I could break down the meta story of that fits The Lion King and Man of Steel, like the story that they're both using. I could break that down and make it relate to your life, every single one of your lives. And that's what makes it an archetypal story. That's why these stories are successful, right?
No. I mean, I do have an uncle named Mufasa, so you're right.
Well, okay.
That really wasn't
that nigga just lied.
No, I really do.
Oh, he did?
Hey.
I really have an uncle named Mufasa.
Okay, shout out to Mufasa.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mufasa.
Shout out to Mufasa.
Hey, yeah, still not the same story.
So it's crazy that you bring that up, because that's actually something we're going to go into. I'm gonna move this along. We have each character.
Not the same story.
We got each character.
We
looked for, in anything we read or write or watch, you picked a character, and we decided to say, I don't think anybody's like this character. So,
and I seen Thanos, nigga. I seen Thanos.
I see Exo's being the drunk uncle right now.
Nah, I seen Thanos.
I seen Thanos, nigga.
Yeah.
He was there with the people in the places.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, I seen Thanos already.
Did we already do Thanos?
Yeah, we did Thanos already.
So,
but who said Thanos?
No, there's a character like Thanos. There's a character like Hulk. We're gonna get into it. Go ahead, Rox. Finish what you're saying. I'll let y'all know I seen Thanos.
Thank you, drunk Uncle X. So
we're gonna shut your ass up.
Don't you cuss in front of my baby? What's wrong with you?
Motherfucker.
Hey,
you see I went low on the cuss word.
Hey, that's a parent. Like,
you try to spare the little one's ears, my dude. That's what that was.
So we're gonna. Do we want to do like a video or show a picture of the character?
Nah. Just explain real quick what they is.
Characters.
Not the same story earlier, by the way.
So
not the same story.
Yeah, all of us did everyone see the videos? All the videos?
Yes.
It's gonna be me.
No, they gonna take. Oh yeah, not the same story. All generations, nigga. Every time I see you, nigga.
Yeah. It's smoke. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it, man. Like I said,
it's not the same.
Yeah. It definitely is. It definitely is. It definitely is. Smoke every single time, X. I'm ready, baby.
No, two different places.
No, it's really not.
Two different places.
It's really
I
not.
say more like Goku. More like Goku.
Goku and Dragon Ball Z. It's the same fucking thing.
Hey, you better off saying that.
No, it's the same fucking thing.
Not this. You're dealing with a bitch, a person that wasn't a bitch, and a person that wasn't. A person that was and a person that wasn't.
He was a bitch. He ran away from his responsibility.
No, he did not.
Like a bitch.
No, he did not. He gave himself up. Like, fuck it. Nigga, what's up? He gave himself up.
Man.
He gave himself up.
Because God asked him to. That's what you're talking about?
Nah, hey, I'm not scared. What's up? Let's see who calling me. Let's see who calling me. He was like, nah, let me eat some bugs.
You just caught up in that wonderful world of masculinity. Like when he broke his cuffs and was like, I can get out of here when I want to. All right, nigga. That's what you caught up in. You caught up in that he talked about my mama. Let me bust his face. But it's the same fucking thing.
Masculinity.
Is it the same?
Problem with one.
Is they the same? No, they're not. No, they're not.
They are very much the same.
Nah, sir. One's a biatch. One's a biatch.
You know how I'm gonna pay for my mortgage? Fucking punch and shit. That's how. That's my answer to everything. It's just fucking look at it.
And he had a baby with his sister. He fucked his sister. How about that? He did that dumb shit. Yes, he fucked his sister. Nala was his sister.
That was not his sister.
That was his sister. We know how prides work. He was the king of that motherfucker. That's his sister.
Oh, she might have been. Yeah.
Fuck your sister. Fall in love and fuck your sister. That's what that told you. That's the skeleton. That's the skeleton. It's telling.
Look, man. Look.
That's the skeleton.
Hey, man, let's move on.
Yeah, that's the skeleton of that movie.
Let's move on, bro.
Fall in love and have a baby with your sister. Kids do that. Make sure you go do that.
Hey, look. He pulling.
Nah, I'm not pulling nothing.
Trying to get down there.
I'm not pulling anything.
He's trying to get
That's the story. That's the story that told.
I'm trying to pull all of those shit out of there.
Listen. That's the story. That's the skeleton.
At the end of the fucking
That's what it's about.
Superman runs away from his responsibility.
The story.
So Simba. They come into the story the same fucking way.
Do you feel like, no, hold on, fuck all that. Do you feel like bringing up the Archetypal story to judge if the movie's good, is that you judge the movie off of? You say it's bullshit. No, hold on. Let me ask that. I'm asking you. Is that if that's what
I'll answer? When I said that, when I brought up Lion King and the Archetypal story, I wasn't saying that as a criticism. I was saying that as a criticism to you because all night previously you had made fun of Shang-Chi and Marvel for giving us the regurgitated stuff. But then you said Man of Steel is the best comic movie ever, and my comeback was
for how it was translated.
It's a regurgitated nonsense.
How it was translated. I told you that. How it was translated. Go ahead.
I like how it was shelled, the Archetypal story that was shelled. But again, I did it. I didn't like it. I didn't like the shell that it came in. I think there's better examples of that Archetypal story, personally. Okay?
But you like Shang-Chi. You like the Shang-Chi. You like the Shang-Chi, though.
No. I followed up and I said Shang-Chi and Man of Steel are on an equivalent playing field for me. They're both like 5.5, 6.5 range out of 10. Some of my favorites were the Dark Knight trilogy, and I know you said that was your number 2, so we agree enough there. Okay?
And hold on. Here we go. We won't move on to the next thing. Hold on, Rox.
Hold on.
You said you don't like Mary Sue's, right?
I don't. No. Yeah, I don't. Like
okay, you don't feel. Hold on. You don't feel that that Joker was a Mary Sue?
Joker's the villain. He can't be the Mary Sue.
How?
He's the villain.
How? It's not some Mary Sue shit.
No, the villains are supposed to be Mary Sue.
We won't call it. We won't call it.
Wait.
We won't call it.
Is not what?
We won't call the Mary Sue. We won't call it Mary Sue. We'll say Mary Sue shit. Does he do Mary Sue shit?
Villains are supposed to be strong.
Does he do Mary? Okay, so that's cool. That's cool.
Villain. That makes a good villain.
That's cool.
That makes a good villain. Yes.
That's cool, but it's not cool on the good guy.
No, when the good guys marry Sue, it's a boring story because they have no challenge.
Yeah.
There's no challenge. They're not the underdog. There's no challenge. So
because existential dread is what you loved about that movie. The fact that all of us love seeing the beautiful chaos. We enjoy seeing a lunatic act a fool and a self-sacrificing hero. Some do. That's what you like, right?
No. I mean, we dissected some of the Dark Knight before, so we're gonna.
I think that's all. That's all of us. We love seeing the bad guy do bad guy shit.
No,
you don't.
It would be like it would be like One Punch Man. It would be like One Punch Man. Like for instance, right now, everybody's on One Punch Man because I think people are waiting to see the moment where he falters because he's already at the top. So in a way he's not important. He's not important to the story at all. You got a Mine Ass, you got Tornado. What's the girl? The Tornado Girl. You got Tank Top Master. You get all these other people.
Yeah.
The hero is he the strongest motherfucker in there.
Well, the villains. The villains and the heroes are the plot devices in that story.
Yeah. So
that's not minuscule. Pointing it out.
The villains, the Joker was a plot device because if we followed Bruce Wayne, we wouldn't. If Joker wasn't doing shit, the story wouldn't move.
Yeah, and therefore he got away with everything.
Chaos.
What?
We needed Joker to be the necessary chaos. So that we can move the story along.
Why?
Okay, if Joker wasn't in the movie, what would happen? Oh wait.
No, why did we need him to teach this lesson to Batman? It
wasn't a lesson. I said we needed him to be the necessary chaos.
It's not necessary chaos.
It is. Because without the Joker, we don't have a story.
So is that regurgitated? Because I believe in part one. I believe in part one, Ra's al Ghul taught him the lesson.
No.
Ra's al, wait, hold on. In order to get shit done, you don't jail these motherfuckers. You do what's necessary and put them in the ground. All these motherfuckers is destroying everything. They'll never learn until you put them in the dirt. That's what he was teaching Batman. What was Joker saying? Please tell me again, please.
Joker wasn't saying shit. Joker was blowing up shit and said gas.
And why? Why don't you ask your homie Zach? Why, Zach? Tell him why.
It's because he's like a dog. If he was chasing the car, he'd know what to do with it when he got up to the car.
The way I see it, I hear your point. There are some similarities with
from the first to the second.
Hold on, let me answer, right? I think there are some similarities between what Ra's al Ghul, whatever his name was trying to teach Batman and Joker. So I hear you there. I think Ra's al Ghul stands for more of this tyrannical order, and Joker was supposed to represent like a tyrannical chaos, and they're very, very different things. So
what lesson was he trying to teach?
There's some overlap, right? It's kind of like two circles, right? And they overlap just a little bit, but there are differences. And I think Joker, he just did it. He did it better. And a comparison to this would be something like there's a teacher in high school and you just don't connect with them, man. Like they're just boring. They don't teach you anything. Then someone comes along and gives you the same lessons, but they liven it up and you're excited. You're engaged, right? Joker was a better teacher. He had a better lesson plan, right, for Batman, and that's why we love him. We're far more interested in Joker than we are Ra's al Ghul, even though I love
the existential dread.
But there are a lot of differences in how they went about it. Ra's al Ghul was again this symbol of tradition and what has always worked and structure and order and discipline. And Joker was the exact opposite of that. So they stand as two different archetypes, right? Tyrannical order and tyrannical chaos, which are different. They are very different archetypes and very different teachers. So even though, to some of the point, I think the lesson Joker was trying to give Batman was, yeah, you got to do something different. Look what I can do with a couple of matches and some gas, right?
That's what Ra's al Ghul told him.
But Ra's al Ghul was wrong in his plan, right? Like, let's just kill.
He wasn't wrong. He got Batman. He got Batman to kill.
He was somebody with a one-dimensional idea that was wrong and rigid. Batman had to stop.
He's the only one to get Batman to kill. Batman killed.
Joker told him that with the gas and the matches and all that shit. Joker said,
"Man, Ra's al Ghul was the dude to get him to kill. He killed Ra's al Ghul. He killed Ra's al Ghul.
I want to say Ra's killed himself.
Yeah.
He didn't kill Ra's al Ghul. I don't believe
Batman tried to use semantics. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. Blew the back off of the train, jumped out, the nigga died. That's killing a nigga because you stabbed that metal thing into the train where it wouldn't stop moving.
I don't know. I think
it wouldn't stop moving. You stabbed it in on purpose and was like, hey, you should better know your surroundings better. And it killed his ass. You did that, Batman. You killed the nigga. He killed him.
It's not really much.
So he was Ra's al Ghul was the one to get him to kill. I think that's stronger than all blowing up shit, killing motherfuckers. That's a stronger thing. You won already. He won already.
It's round one.
In round one. He killed you in round one. Joker couldn't do that. He still didn't kill Joker at the end. But he killed Ra's al Ghul. Yeah. You told the same story that you like.
Kill Ra's al Ghul. He didn't kill Ra's al Ghul.
It's the same shit. He did. Hey, he took the metal thing. He stabbed it. No. You say you don't think. I'm going to tell you what happened. So you could go watch it and see that it happened. He stabbed the thing so the train could go faster and wouldn't break.
It's different than actually stabbing him.
Right. He didn't actually kill him.
He knew he was going to die.
God's neck. He killed that nigga. But Ra's al Ghul, he kind of left it a chance.
You see what my character did? Snapped, nigga. In Dark Knight, he didn't do shit.
But you said he took a loss behind the snap.
He killed.
So, I mean, come on.
Is that not a kill? I'm gonna ask you, Dre. Did he kill him?
On that part, I do gotta agree that that's left kind of open to use the environment to try to kill somebody rather than doing it directly. I do agree with that. If
that was investigated, it would be murder.
There's a lot of wiggle room. There's a lot of wiggle room there because he could have escaped. We don't know. So he could have lived. He could have survived. It's just like motherfucker.
Man, ain't no coulda, woulda. Did he kill him? He wasn't in part 2.
He could have.
He didn't. We don't know. He wasn't in part 2 or 3. Did he kill him? He killed him.
So that's up to because it's the discretion of the writers. Because of the discretion of the writers, we don't know.
Oh no! Now we want to do that. Go ahead, Bobby.
Hey man, look, man. We gonna have to come back to this, man.
No, we ain't. We here. We here already.
Stalemate. Let's go.
We here already.
Stalemate.
Because we've been at this for almost an hour, man. Like this it's gonna keep like it ain't gonna stop for right. Let's come back to it. Let's come back to it.
Hey man. I got smoke all day.
You got smoke. You better clear, homie.
Hey, Rox. Hey, Rox. Can you box with me, nigga? Cause I could go all day, bruh. All day.
Better clear them shades, homie.
Hey, I could go all day with the Matrix shades on.
Hey, me too.
Hey, I'll turn into a different X in this motherfucker.
I told you, nigga, we about to be 85 arguing the same fucking point. Let's go.
With more lines. More lines in the mirror have Adidas. More lines in the Bible cover for Jesus. The more lines in Africa heard of Jesus.
Injustice trailer. What y'all think about that, man?
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
so
Dre.
Yeah, go ahead, Dre.
No, I'm looking forward to that. I like the way they're. It seems like they're taking it right from the fucking game. That shit looks clean. That shit looks
X, I swear to God.
Hey, nigga, what's up, nigga? Nigga, I'm gonna have to call you, nigga.
I can't wait till we hang out again.
Hey, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. I'm calling you right after the show, nigga. Make sure your line is clear.
I'm gonna have my ringtone all the way up waiting for you.
Hey, nigga, make sure the line is clear, nigga.
Damn right. It's me and you, fam. It's me and you.
Justice, what's up? Does that shit look clean or what? I don't like that. I don't like the animation. I don't like the animation.
Listen,
the animation.
For me, not having seen or read the series, I haven't read this. Go ahead.
Hold on. So before we got off into the this little
Negaverse.
The Phantom Zone. We was in the Phantom Zone.
Negaverse, my nigga.
So the Snyder. Until we got to the Snyderverse.
Listen. Hey, who would have thought we would be talking about the Snyderverse right now?
Hey, look, we was talking about the Matrix trailer.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And I didn't. And Dre.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Did you say what you thought about the trailer?
No, I think Carl was the only person to get it.
Yeah, my bad, nigga. My bad. He initiated the smoke. My bad.
I was about to say Carl was talking about it.
You initiated the smoke.
No, nigga, you made that. You made the joke. No. You made the joke. I was like, we gonna get into this? Okay, let's roll, nigga. Yeah, you went first. You bombed foul. Like, oh shit. Yeah, you bombed on my jaw first.
That was Zach. That was you and Zach going at it.
Nah. You bombed on me first, nigga. Bing. Oh shit.
That was Zach. Rewind. I was talking about the trailer. Go ahead.
All right, so go ahead, Dre, man.
I'm a mute. Go ahead.
I don't know, man. Like it's starting to look like Matrix featuring John Wick. Like that's all it looked like to me.
Yeah.
John Wick, the director of John Wick, is on the movie.
John Wick is the movie.
I mean, he could have looked up a little bit instead of looking like he just jumped right out of one movie into the other. But
it's gonna be, instead of the dog, it's gonna be the girlfriend from the trilogy.
Right.
That's the story. That's the story, Jack.
He's gonna jump back to the Matrix because he can't get over that she died.
Is that the story yet?
I see it.
I think so.
I see that. Yep. Damn right.
I honestly don't know.
But wait.
The same Archetypal story?
Oh, God damn
it! Come on, man! Hey, X-Man just
God damn! Hey.
What y'all niggas looking at me? Why y'all looking at me for? What is I got doodle on my mustache. The fuck, nigga? Everybody was like, "Hey man, what the fuck?" I'm talking. I'm asking questions.
Nigga, hey.
I mean, you do got a little something right there. Hey, you foaming at the mouth. Nigga. You gotta calm down.
That's that shit that pit bulls get, nigga. Look at that little spin around the mouth.
They got juicy mouth and shit. Hey, what?
Hey, I'll say this though. I'll say this. At the end of Revolutions,
yeah,
the machines took Neo's body, and since then, I've always was thinking like, what in the fuck did they do with his body? That was a question I've always had. So with that, but even though even when we go back, was it Reloaded where you find out there were like 8 other Neos before him?
Before it was Reloaded. Yep.
Yeah, like and the machines wanted to reinsert him back into the Matrix, and so I just wonder. I just wonder what they did with his body.
Y'all should have went and got the Bill and Ted one, nigga, because that John Wick one is looking mighty old. Like,
yeah.
Should look like Jesus Neo, nigga.
Listen, I'm still willing to watch. I
do think it's interesting that he's taking the blue pills.
Right.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
That's the part that got me. So
I wonder what that's about.
We're keeping him.
Let's speculate real quick. What's up?
Yeah. I feel like I already said my piece. I'm feeling like we're keeping him dumbed down, like we're keeping him from being Neo, and I feel like he's making the conscious decision to do so. That's
Bobby,
how I feel.
What you think? What you think about them pills?
About it though. Who wants to fight, man? Who wants to fight day in and day out and day in? And that's what my man would say. He's like, man, how come I didn't take the blue pill? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
You think Neo, when he got to that point, he realized I was kind of thrown into this, man. I don't want all this shit, man.
I mean, we can speculate on it all day.
That's what we doing. Speculation city.
But no, what I'm saying is like the blue pill concept. It is something because like it's the same reason why anybody who's having a tough time, they start using drugs. They want to escape
to get away from that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So and in order to escape, just go ahead and smoke this. It'll take you on a magical journey. Oh, I'm back home. I want to go. So you keep going and keep going and keep going. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Then you want to stay going because when you come back to reality, you're having a hard time coping. So I mean, that could be a theme in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. But for me, I want to know. I hope that they build off of what they did with his body after Revolutions. Because like I said, me personally, I've always been interested in that.
Exposition. So, here it comes.
So I mean, I'm done. No, I'm done. Like I mean,
no, I'm not talking about you, Bobby. I'm talking about them. They're gonna have to exposit that. They're gonna have to do some exposition as to why he's back.
I did hear that.
I feel a lot of talking is coming. Like, go ahead.
Yeah, I did hear that they did a test screening for the movie and everybody hated it. I heard that.
Really?
Yeah, I heard people was like, oh, I'm about to throw up.
Man, did you see them Morpheus punches? Nigga, did you see those punches from Morpheus?
Hey man,
those just looked terrible.
That's not Morpheus. Don't do that. That's not.
Hey, man, that's Morpheus.
It is Morpheus.
That's Morpheus 2.5, nigga. That's not Morpheus.
Nah.
Hey, we gotta give him a chance. Like as the martial arts, though, man. Look, we gotta sit back and wait. Man.
How do we know that? Hey, man.
Hey, do we look that up? Is who's on the?
The director is Lara Wachowski, the stunt. They got the dude from John Wick to do the choreograph
Are you talking the Indonesian dude?
The director of John Wick.
He choreographed the fight scenes.
No, Lana Wachowski. No, Lana Wachowski. Lana Wachowski directed the movie. You talking about the action director?
No. I'm not talking about the Matrix. I'm talking about he directed John Wick. The dude that directed John Wick is on this one.
He's the action.
Dre, can you look that up? Look that up for me, Dre. Yeah, it's the.
What up, Dale?
What does that say?
Yeah.
Hey,
Who am I looking up?
the action choreographer for The Matrix 4. I read that it's dude from John Wick. So I seen them punches from Morpheus. I'm like, Norpheus. Like, I'm not gonna see this. Norpheus. Like, I'm going north of this. This is gonna be bad, bruh. I seen old moves. I seen an old stand.
Dude,
I don't like old action, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not into it. I want to see it. Nah. Injustice trailer. I don't like that animation. Where's the death of Superman, reign of Superman shit? I want to see that animation. That shit was clean.
Fuck that. I want to see that live action. I'm so fucking disappointed in DC and their live action bullshit. Like,
wait, hold on. I'm talking to an artist, man. What you think about that animation, though?
The animation on Injustice?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing about DC animation.
You know the difference between the two that I brought up?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
I notice the difference.
Okay.
I still feel like they're very similar. I feel like it's still Western animation. You know what I mean? I'm so used to fucking super ass Kamehamehas and shit like that. Like I like the crazy shit that anime brings to the table, and I wish that Western animation would borrow more from that. And I don't feel like they do. I don't feel except for maybe a couple of scenes that I've seen in that Superman versus Shazam, and
that shit was clean. And that's the same animation studio. That's the same animation studio.
But I don't feel like they held true to that. I don't feel I don't think so.
Dre, what you think? Another artist. Dre, what you think?
I think the animation's gonna be good. I think it's the art style.
No, what you think about those two?
Give me the names you were talking
Reign
about.
of Superman
and
Reign of Superman and Death of Superman.
Those were in continuity with each other, though, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, those
because they were separated at first, but they put them in one movie.
Yeah. They did. Yeah.
Yeah. So that shit was clean. The animation for Injustice looks good, but the artwork.
I don't like that.
No, the actual artwork, the drawing style reminds me of fuck. What was that movie with that?
Yeah, I just put
the Joker had broad ass shoulders and shit. Like he looked weird as fuck.
Was that the Long Halloween?
No. It's an older one where he stabbed himself in the throat. They were fighting in like a theme park.
Oh, you talking about Return of the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. That's what the actual art style reminds me of. It reminds me of that one.
I like that. You don't like that?
Not really.
I think that shit's clean. Oh, I think that shit's clean.
I don't know.
Ross, what you think?
Joker looking like Dolph Lundgren didn't fit well with me.
Hey, everybody was super swole in that motherfucking movie. But I do like the Reign of Superman. I think it's that same animation. The Reign of Superman and Death of Superman. That one. Yeah, hey, Rox, what you think? The animation.
I'm not talking till we get to the characters.
Go ahead, Rox. Shoot it off, bruh.
Go ahead with your character.
No, I already look it. This would be the second time I did it.
Go first.
This is you niggas make me angry.
Hey, man, play a character. Press play.
I try to go into that.
Hey, we here now. Press play.
I try to stay on schedule.
Start your player. It's like you playing Street Fighter. Press start, nigga. Come on. Pick your character, nigga.
Scarecrow,
Choose your fighter. Hey, where's that number that be sitting at the top? Counting down. You need that countdown number, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
I don't know. So, are you gonna be able to show a picture so the people watching can look at this person?
Yeah, we should be fine with screenshots.
Can we?
Okay. You think so? Or are they gonna take us down, man?
A picture of the character.
Screenshot. Hey,
YouTube be hating, man. YouTube be hating.
Hey, quick
are they
question.
Gonna take?
How the fuck y'all put them like Rox? How you got that picture of Luffy on your shit when you leave the damn chat? How you do that? Yep, that motherfucker. How y'all do that shit?
The little 3 dots at the bottom. Edit avatar. I think it's edit audio avatar. Yep.
Copy that. Done.
That's my. I love that face.
Carl Bird, take a gender.
And speaking of One Piece, you got a character from One Piece, don't you?
Hold on, I gotta take this call.
Hey.
Hey, don't ask Basil. Don't ask. Is Basil Hawkins there, nigga? They gonna say Basil Hawkins. Hey, is Blackbeard available? Look at us. Nigga. Is Stretch Armstrong available?
Oh shit!
I'm looking for Stretch Armstrong. Hey, don't get me started. Hey, see, now you did it that time, nigga. Calm down, nigga.
Calm down, nigga.
Hey.
Nope.
Yeah, you did it. Nigga.
Are we picking? Are we still? Come on.
I'm waiting on round. Okay. Somebody go, man. Somebody go.
With you, Bobby. Let's start with you. I want to start with
Yeah. Let's do Animal Man.
Animal Man. Let's get it.
Animal Man. Oh shit, man. Shit. So y'all know. Let me see. What I got here? Let me see. Let me pull up this shit, man. So y'all looked at the video. Yeah, y'all looked at the video I sent, right?
Yeah.
So you know like one of the main Grant Morrison took on that run, like with his first major run, right? Y'all know who Grant Morrison is, right?
Yeah.
So Grant Morrison, he wrote X-Men, he wrote so what as far as him being unique, it's one of the first pieces of like metafiction that were in comics in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of the first guys who was able to break the fourth wall, and and the author actually interacts with the character, that kind of thing. So like when you see Deadpool doing that shit, or like Mistleplick, or I don't know how you say his name, like that's what
he was the first person to do that. You said
he's one of the So like
okay.
and so but so where do I start with his powers or what?
Yeah. Give us his powers real quick. What can he do?
So first off, he can connect with what's called the Red. So in DC Comics, you got all this shit. You got the Speed Force, you got all this bullshit, but you got what's called the Red. So the Red is like the connection with all living things in the universe. So at first, he had the ability to like he could take the powers up, like he can have the speed of a cheetah, right? That's how it initially started. So then, like he got more complicated. Okay, he got the powers of like a pistol shrimp. You know what I'm saying? You know what a pistol shrimp is, right? He could shoot. They shoot that little claw and it basically vaporize shit. You know what I'm saying? But after a while,
so he's a go gadget man.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But as he was able to tap into the Red, what he was able to do is connect with ancient animals like dinosaurs. So like he had the ability to take on any animal in the past. So then as his connection with the Red deepened, he started taking on the powers of animals from different planets, right? So then he was able to tap into the Red's like main power, life, and so he basically became a god throughout the run. He had the ability to give life and take it away. You know what I'm saying? But then he got to a point where he got into a conflict with life and death. He became a vegan while he was and actually during the run, because he had a conflict with, he was Animal Man, right? You know what I'm saying? Like how could he take all the powers of all these animals and then eat meat? You know what I'm saying? He just couldn't do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Is that not Beast Boy?
That's what I'm about to say.
Is it Beast Boy? No.
It sounds like the bones of Beast Boy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, but we can say that with anybody, though, can't we?
Nah.
Yeah, if I wanted to.
Hey, Rox disagrees. Go ahead, Rox.
First off, Beast Boy's a vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Animal Man's a vegan, right?
Mm-hmm. Why? Yeah.
Because they both turn into animals, or they use powers from animals, right?
Yeah, but why is Animal Man a vegan though?
Because he doesn't. Oh, I don't know. Because what you just said, he said, he takes the powers from the animals.
No, because Grant Morrison is a vegan.
You know what's fascinating?
So it's Beast Boy.
Both Animal Man and Beast Boy were first created in the same year, 1965.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
It's almost like that's his daddy.
Sounds like
I can't find which
Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson to me, don't it?
Yeah.
But that's not like Beast Boy.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, Beast Boy got that power too to like turn into aliens. When he was which movie was it? Where
it's already killed the fact that it was the same year. So there was some biting going on.
Yeah, but their powers are totally but their abilities are totally different though. Their abilities are totally different. Like Animal Man is basically a god. Essentially.
Yeah, it does sound like he goes. I mean, if you guys watch the whole video, yeah, it does sound like Animal Man goes and starts off like Beast Boy and becomes like fucking
the one above all.
God on DMT, bro. Like that's
it's almost like they were saying, "Wow, this guy's like Beast Boy. Let's up the ante."
Yeah.
Let's give him some more stuff.
No, hold on. So if we're hold on. Are we comparing them? Are we comparing them at where he stands at the end, or comparing them, the fact of where they begin, where they both start at the beginning.
It's a lot of
what part are we? Which one are we?
You gotta take the whole. You can't compare the beginning and the end or anything like that. You gotta take the whole thing. I think is an accurate way to compare.
The whole shebang.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as a collective look though, look at everything he can do though. Look at everything. Look at everything he can do. It's just not about like the baseline is he can adapt the strength of an ant.
That would be different.
Maximum, and at the maximum, he can take away life from the entire universe. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on. Quick, I'm sorry, Bobby. I had to cut you off. Wasn't there a chick on DC like that too? In Justice League?
Vixen.
Is that her name?
Oh yeah, that's right, Vixen. Yeah.
Ain't that her?
But no. So it's just like it's like the red is a concept in DC. That's what the red is. It's just like the Speed Force or the Source Wall in DC. You know what I'm saying? These things exist as a constant. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like how Superman has laser vision, so does Cyclops, but Cyclops gets his from a portal. But they're doing the same thing.
No.
Nah.
That's a stretch. That's definitely a stretch.
No, that's different.
Is it not?
No, yours was a stretch.
No. Here he goes. There he goes. Let him out.
Yours was a stretch.
Cyclops absorbs cosmic energy. That's how he's able to open up the portals from another other dimension.
Is it not an I-beam at the end of the day?
I mean,
is it not an I-beam?
And they keep saying I-beam.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's one piece of a moving part.
Rox vetoes
like saying all cars have steering wheels, my nigga. Like that's not the same fucking thing.
Let him have
Is it not that? Hold on, Carl. Are you not in a vehicle?
Hey, let him have it. Let him have that. No, let him have it. Let him have it. I'm gonna sit back.
Are we not driving?
Hey, listen.
You don't get on a bike and say I'm driving.
Hey, look.
Hey,
that's fine. That's fine. Because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit back
and see what you got.
I'm waiting.
Hey.
I guess I should go next.
Go ahead, Rock.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Rock.
Go ahead.
All right. My character, his name is Basil Hawkins from One Piece, of course.
Before I want
Basil, nigga.
Before we get to Rocks, why don't we go around and give Animal Man like a rating out of 10? Creativity, right?
Yeah.
Creativity. Okay, go ahead.
Rating out of 10, and then let's go to the next person. How about that?
Kick it off, Carl. Go ahead.
7.
Of how creativity.
7. Because the red, I feel like, is an original concept, and not all of them have the access to the red. So I think that's definitely something that's original. So I'll give him a 7.
Okay. What you got? Rox?
3.
Okay.
I can
Go ahead, Zach.
All right, without reading it, just the video, based off the video and everything, I'm gonna give it a 9. I thought it was really, really creative. Not the kind of story I think I would be drawn to, not the kind of thing I would pick up to read, not the thing I think I would enjoy. But man, was it just I felt like I was on drugs listening to this character. You know what I mean? Like it was very out there, very, very creative. It starts off as Beast Boy and then becomes God, and like everything that happens in between. Dude, that's some Twilight Zone trippy shit, man. That was a trip in that 3-4 minute YouTube video. So I'll give it a 9.
And I will give it a 9 too, and not because he gave it a 9, because I gave it a 9.
you know what? Hey,
but hold on. But let me tell you why. Because same reason. I was thinking like, hey, I'll be off that thing. I was like, holy shit, yeah, let's ride with that.
No,
so I like the story.
As far as the powers though, like that's what kind of like that's why I was like, I don't know if I was explaining. I was like, man, this shit is getting. As I started to read the run, I was like, man, this shit is getting crazy. Like it was more about the journey than the powers. You know what I'm saying? Like he ended up here, now he's over here. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, that could be anybody who learns how to control their powers or whatever the fucking case is. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm talking about his power. We're talking about his powers.
Yeah.
And his abilities, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
God damn it! Hold on.
Go ahead. Come on, man. Why you
Gotta
backing
go.
out of Basil Hawkins thing?
I don't know. I'm gonna do
Ain't that a season?
I don't know. Fuck, man.
Hey, is it Basil Hawkins or not? Like, what's up with Basil Hawkins?
Hey, that sounds like somebody like one of my cousins from Mississippi.
Hey, so what I've seen is that he can bring scarecrows to the table.
Dre, did you give a rating out of 10?
No, I was gonna say.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It was kind of tough for me, but I'm thinking like 6.5. The thing that bothers me is we got Animal Man. He doesn't turn into animals. He uses the power of animals. I like that. And if they would have found a way to develop him that way to be stronger, I would have been on board. But when they start turning people into everything, man, it just loses me.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Right, like,
Sorry about that.
For me, it's like
That's why I wanted to talk about the ending. But just that keep it the whole, then I was like, all right, let's roll. Because the ending would completely drop that shit down to 0. Because I hate everything, man. Like, you got to lose some battles because you got to lose some battles sometimes in some movies.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm ready.
So, go ahead.
You got your approval from Zoro? You ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Luffy was like, okay, you can talk now.
Had to clear it up to make sure we cool.
Hey, Luffy tipped his hat like, yeah, you're good to go.
So
go ahead, man.
If it's devil fruit on the table, nigga. Come on, man.
My character, Basil Hawkins, he's part of this. They call them the supernovas. There's 11 of them. They all set sail all around the same time.
They're pirates?
They're pirates, of course, because it's One Piece. It could be Navy, I guess, but whatever. His power is straws. He can manipulate straws and things like that. He already laughing. But he also learned the powers of like voodoo. So the crazy thing about his power is he holds these voodoo dolls inside his body. So when you attack him, the person whose voodoo doll at the time is like up next will be attacked. Okay. So see if you shoot him in the heart at the time, the person whose voodoo doll it is gets killed. Also, he can turn into like this big old voodoo scarecrow thing and attack people. But he basically ate I forgot what the fruit is called, but he's a straw man. So he does a lot of things with straws. I hate this nigga, yo. So I picked him because I don't really see anybody that's like that is using the voodoo powers like that.
I agree.
Or is using the straws the way he's using his straws.
Well, hold on, wait. So does the person instantly die, or they just get the damage that's inflicted when
if he gets shot in the heart? So right now, if he's actually in like the recent mangas right now, once he got stabbed, somebody stabbed him, and he got stabbed, and the person got hit. He was like, "Oh, if you keep stabbing me, you're gonna kill your own captain."
Hey, is these like Subway straws?
I'm gonna ignore the drunk uncle.
Right.
They got that little rubbery thing in the middle that you unstretch.
The bendy cord.
He talking about physical straws.
Oh yeah, this nigga thinks real straws like that.
He talking about straws you sip out your drink.
Man, I know what he's talking about, man, but it's a straw, man. Like,
it could be used for a lot of things, but that's one of his main things. He like used like tarot cards for like probability when he does fighting, but
he's a magician.
He's kind of like a magician, yeah. But he uses the voodoo.
He is a magician. That's what the thing.
But he uses the voodoo dolls as like his main thing, so that way, whenever he's like, a lot of his like crewmates, he has voodoo dolls for them, and he uses them to like whenever he's getting attacked, you'll see like one of his crewmates get hit, and he's just still standing there like, huh? Well,
ain't that Princess and the Frog thing? You had the voodoo, lady. Nigga. There was the voodoo lady. She did the voodoo.
How did it work though? Did she take
Princess
damage?
and the Frog. She made some soup, nigga. She made soup with it.
Mm-hmm.
All she had to do was put some carrots and some celery in that bitch and make a nice little voodoo soup.
So did she take damage and then the other person get it?
Hold on, I need that screenshot. Why is Carl stuck like that?
Hey.
I need that screenshot.
I didn't even notice it.
I'm getting that shit. Yep. Bam. Caught.
Yeah. Hey, he got frozen right after it too.
Nigga like Ankasa. Hey,
time skipped his ass.
Hey, I don't know if Grandma looked like she done took some blows. You know what I'm saying? She probably got some damage.
So
hey, who got me on speaker or something like that? I'm echoing. Who got
who that? I don't know.
Unmute yourself. Mute yourself. Mute yourself. X. I don't talk no more. So
talk again.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
If you guys found a character that actually uses straws in the way like he did, let me know. This nigga can't hear the word straw.
No.
Can we go around the room?
It's funny, bro.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go with Bobby first since I killed his guy. I killed his beast boy.
Yeah. Well, actually, when I did my research on him, whoever created that character
Oda
did do Oda. Yeah, this guy did a lot of research into hoodoo. He did, and he did a lot. There are certain because like over the past like 15 years, I've been researching different religions from the diaspora, and some of the things that Hawkins does are actual rituals in hoodoo, which is very original. I like because outside of Brother Voodoo in Marvel Comics, you don't see any other character that even touches that kind of that aspect of that belief system. So even though he in your opinion you thought you killed my guy, I don't think so, but I give the character an 8, man. It's original as fuck. I mean, I don't see anybody using that. You know what I'm saying? And I like originality. It was because all right.
Hey, just don't say straw man, man. I'm straight. He's the master of the straw. So I'm like, nah, nigga. Go ahead, Zach. What you think, man?
I'll copy that. I give it an 8, 8.5. Hate One Piece, but the character's creative. So if we're just judging it based off of creativity and powers and things like that, the only reason why I dock it from Animal Man is mostly because I know what One Piece is about, and the character. There are better personalities, I think, in One Piece than Baskin, but as far as his powers, it is very creative. So.
I don't care for his personality.
Right. Is it original? What about the original? Is it original?
He's original.
What I'm noticing, I wish I kind of knew this sooner, is I thought it was creative character, right? Not creative powers. So I would have probably submitted a different character if I was.
Okay.
You talking about like the story and all of that?
Yeah. So my guy,
no.
You guys, it's just a Viking. He's just a Viking. So, but
is he anything Viking
this
though?
is every fucking Norse motherfucker.
Is he anything man though?
Yeah. No. As far as powers, I'll give it an 8, 8.5.
Dre.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be on you. All right.
I give it a straw. Hey, I hated that character, but I'm gonna tell you what though. I hated it so much. Nigga, listen now, like nigga. If it's unlike anything that I've heard. You don't hear those type of it's original, but it's like I don't like it. So I can't give it high points because I think
you can't find nobody like it. So I should give
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Just because you don't like it, it doesn't mean
Hey,
it's not
hey,
original.
I'm telling you. That's what I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna have to give that a 10 because I haven't heard anybody doing that, and the way he uses his power. So even though I do not like what I saw,
Hey,
and I,
but it's like if I go like because like obviously I'm not gonna go in depth into it, but like if you see like the way like it works, like how I was saying, he's fighting a character. He's actually one of the supernovas. He's fighting a killer on there, and they're actually at an equal balance of like skills. But every time killer attacks him, he's like, "You're about to kill your boss. You're about to kill your captain." So
he looked like a rodeo, like one of them rodeo dudes. Does he put up a red flag, nigga? Like underlay, nigga. Does he do that, nigga?
I'm gonna give it a 7. It feels like a mashup character, like
Brother
Voodoo, Jeepers Creepers, and Miss Cleo.
Wait, Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get that from?
The whole like fucking voodoo doll scarecrow type shit.
Oh, because he's talking about like in the first Jeepers Creepers, that scarecrow. Remember he was posing as a scarecrow?
Yeah.
That was fire. I mean, it's not the same, but for everybody because I know you guys don't like One Piece. I'm adding 3 points to everything you guys asked, so I got like 3 10s and a 13. So,
Bobby, what you got? Did you give it a number, Dre?
I gave it a 9. Yeah, it's original for me. Yeah.
The number?
Yeah, I gave it a 7, but I was gonna say real quick, hey, next time we gotta do characters. This nigga's banned from One Piece. He needs to broaden his horizon.
Hey, yes, let's do. Hey, can we do that? I don't want to hear that manga's got your neck, nigga. I don't want to hear that. Nigga. You gotta.
It got my soul. It got my soul.
Broaden your horizons. You gotta get out of that cult, bro. You gotta get out of that cult.
Oh, I know. I do. Carl, did you give a grade on that?
No, not yet.
Go ahead, Brody.
I'll give it an 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5. I like the originality. I like the use of hoodoo, and I like the fact that they stuck to, or with the character, they stuck to the real life side of hoodoo too as well. You don't see that too often in comic books and motherfuckers. If they, I just appreciate writers doing their research. You know what I mean, and that's something that I appreciate.
I've noticed that with Oda, a lot of the characters do have a background.
Hold on. But the character itself, in my opinion, is corny as fuck. But other than that, I think, but the originality in his character and the depth, I think, is fucking dope. Yeah. So I like
that's
that
One Piece, though, man. One Piece is that's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the stand. I think not to disrespect any One Piece fan, but I think that's the whole.
No.
The whole point is to be the champions of corny. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're supposed to do, though. You know what I'm saying? The characters, they all like weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's too weird. But people like that kind of shit, though. I mean,
it's different.
That kind of sounded like a tournament when you was explaining that, nigga.
I like it.
Rocks, what's that form where Luffy turns pretty much black? And he gets all pumped up and huge and shit. What form is that?
Anything Luffy? Anything
Hey,
Luffy.
Yeah.
Hey, did somebody say
Gear 3?
Gear 3. Oh, so he switches gears?
He just calls it Gear 3. Like the crazy thing is the second one does make him faster. So like I guess he's moving at a different gear. I guess.
Okay.
But yeah.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell y'all I lost. I already lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought of somebody. That's like my dude. So mine's the darkness. Who'd you think it was?
Explain them, please. First off,
please. Yeah.
So the darkness. It's a dude. It's a dude.
Spawn.
Hey Zach, you want some of me, man? You want some of me, bruh?
I don't know, but he does.
Hey,
it's like Spawn. I thought it was like Venom. It's like Spawn, Venom, but the only thing that separates it is the fact that it's it's not necessarily. Yeah,
that sounds like it's a suit, but it sounds like also Blackheart from Marvel.
And it sounds like kind of like Tony Stark's suit. Tony Stark's nanotech suit can do anything, bro.
Yeah.
It can heal planes. It can do everything, bro. That's just
It like I was listening to it. I was like, man, this sounds like Spawn.
Yeah,
if he took over hell.
Let me take a hot moment and second to say this. Everything I seen, I'm glad I saw because I'm gonna go. Who's that?
Carl might be back in.
Okay, I just want to say all the characters and whatnot. I enjoy going into darkness. That shit was interesting because I never knew about that character or none of his stories. I'm going to read some of his shit. But I want to say, nigga, thanks because I don't know if y'all know, but I be eating books. So y'all just gave me a bunch of
system.
Hey, y'all just gave me some good shit to watch because I hella want to see. Nigga, I'm about to start reading your guy, Carl.
Slane?
Yeah, Zach. Man, whatever anime that was, brother, I needs to see that right now, nigga. I needs to watch that right now.
That Villain Saga?
Woo, bro! I never seen none of that. I'm on it.
I've never heard anything bad about it. It is something
talks good about it.
It's something that's in the back waiting for me when I actually have like actual time to like sit down and digest it, because I don't want to watch it and like miss something and I'm like, dang, what happens? That's why Zach, I'm going to read your book when I actually have like actual time, and I'm going to just go through the whole thing. I look at everything. Like I had time to do it, and I started it, and I'm like, I want to see where this is going because it's so clean. It's already it grabs you in the beginning, but I'm like,
hey, is that shit only paintings, or is there a graphic novel to that shit, Carl?
Oh, shit.
He's frozen.
No, there's an actual graphic novel. That's how
whatever that shit is, I needs it because there's
an actual graph. The artist, his name is Simon Bisley. He's a UK artist, and he was the one who was doing Slane. He was painting Slane by hand, my nigga. So
I have to.
He did so. Also, he did Judge Dredd too as well. So he did a version of Judge Dredd, my nigga. Oh man, the man's a dope. That series for Judge Dredd that he did with the anti-Dredd. Basically, it was like Joker, but on crack. Like that nigga was crazy.
I'm about to check it out.
Get a hold of his work, man. Simon Bisley is the truth.
Dre, yo, Starro, dude. Oh no, my bad. Go. You do. My bad.
I was still trying to discover this dude myself. Basically, everyday ass dude. He's an artist, and he believes that he wrote this story about all these different races colliding with each other and everything, and it turned out to be that they were real, but I haven't gotten to the point yet to figure out if they were already real, because they did kind of like some Superman type shit, like he was sent from wherever he was, but they tried to lock his mind, because they said all this stuff was seeping out of his mind. So I guess they tried to lock his mind in place. It's kind of crazy. But he wears a nanotech suit, and he also has this gauntlet that has like certain powers to it, but it's connected to his brain as well. So he has to use his brain to manifest these different powers and abilities with the gauntlet and the suit and shit. It's fucking crazy. But go ahead.
I think he sounds like I need to read him, because I couldn't find nothing on dude. I couldn't find nothing on dude. So I think you snuck us with a dude we couldn't find. Nigga. So he's creatively not found. Nigga. I don't even know where to find anything. Starboy or something like that.
Starborn. It's Stanley Starborn.
Oh. Wait, is that the one that is it only comes around when there's a imminent danger or imminent threat that he
that's Star Brand.
That's Star Brand. Oh, so it's different. Okay. Yeah. Wait, is that the dude with the damn staff?
No.
Dre, I actually didn't get this video. Can you message that to me on Facebook really fast?
Yeah.
It's the only one I didn't get.
All right.
It's
Oh, boy.
yeah. I want to read that. I want to read Animal Man. I want to read everything that was shown. I'm over here like, hey, fuck this character. Nigga, I'm about to start checking out some shit.
Language is crazy. For the book.
Hey, I got time for that Viking shit. Here, I got all the time for that.
Vinland Saga is amazing.
I'm off for a month.
So this is the Starboard stuff. I had to actually read these books. Yeah, these are all here
in the background.
What the hell's going on? Is something going on? Am I lost? What's going on?
I said that's when I said Carl got stuck, and I took that screenshot and sent it to his ass. Yeah, these are all the Starborn character books that I'm still going through this shit.
Oh, that's nasty. The art is awesome.
Hey, I'm falling in love with Boom Studios artists, man. Like
dude, Boom Studios got some heat.
Hello?
I gotta find that.
Starborn.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out.
Is X he paused, huh?
Yeah.
But it's on you now, Carl.
Okay.
Splain.
So Slain is explain Slain. So Slain is basically he's pretty much like a not necessarily Nordic. He's more of a Scottish character. Slain is he came from basically nothing. His mom died, which she got trampled by horses because her father made a bet.
What's wrong with you, man?
Because it's ridiculous to me. Like how you gonna tell somebody because they say you can't outrun some horses and you try to shit and die? Like, come on, man. Like, you really set yourself up for that one. I mean, come on. So basically, he gets taken in by these because he's pretty much excommunicated because of his father, and he's taken in and he's pretty much forced into being a warrior. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, Slain he takes out. Or he learns the ability because it's not really given to him. From what I read or what I can remember when I read, he wasn't given the ability. It was pretty much in him to have warp spasms, which is him just turning into this massive like Hulk-like creature with an axe and cutting down like tens of thousands of fucking soldiers. So that's just basically just glazing over the top of what the Slain story is. I mean,
is he the Hulk though?
What?
Is he the Hulk?
No, he's not the Hulk because he's still a man. At the end of the day, he can still be killed. It's not inherent.
He turned into the Hulk,
but he's a hell of a.
He's a berserker.
It's a berserker, basically. Yeah, pretty much berserker.
Yeah, Hulk.
Nigga, he doesn't turn into the fucking Hulk. The Hulk is something totally damn different.
Hey, quick question. Hold on. Does we all seen that new show? What is it called? Invincible? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't he sound like that little girl?
I knew you were gonna say that. The gargoyle chick?
Yeah, doesn't he sound like the little girl?
Nah. Because every time she turns into something, she fucking loses years off her life or some shit, or she has to revert back to being a child. His power doesn't have any repercussions. He can warp spasm as much as he wants. Hell, it's so crazy that his power is so strong around him that there's a time when the little troll that follows along with him, his mage his sage or whatever the fuck the guy is,
like Willow.
Yeah, like Willow, his little partner.
Yeah, same.
The power is so strong with Slain that the dude's writing and he starts having his own warp spasm and shit while he's writing Slain's story. So basically, that's what he's tagging around for. the elf that's with him, he's writing Slane's story and everything that Slane has experienced. So he's writing it, and Slane is like agitated. So basically, his ass starts having a warp spasm while he's writing this story. So it's
Hulk
not
the Barbarian.
Yeah, nigga, it's not Hulk the Barbarian. Goddamn it.
It's Conan. It's Conan and Incredible Hulk.
It's not Conan and Incredible fucking Hulk, nigga.
Hey,
But guess what? You gonna read the motherfucker? So there, nigga.
It's the Incredible Conan.
It's interesting enough for you to go, hey Carl, I'm gonna read the fuck out that motherfucker.
Hey, look at him. Hey, look at calm down, nigga. Calm down, nigga.
Hey, there was one thing different than what you said though.
What's that?
The woman never said she could outrun a chariot. The husband told the king she could do that. No, the husband told the king she could do that.
And she agreed to it.
No. Well, she agreed to it, but he found out she was being unfaithful and had that bitch run over by a chariot. I was like, hey, that nigga cold for that.
Oh, you gonna cheat on me? All right, I'll run this chariot because the king. Yeah, you got a good point there. Okay, so but still, was it comedic? Did you laugh a little?
No, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check it out. We talking about the character in general. The character in general. I want to check it out, but it's only because I know there's gonna be some scraps up and through there.
Oh, there's gonna be a whole lot of scraps.
Yeah,
that's all he does is scraps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
But the story is bomb too as well. So I mean, I read it when I was in high school.
As far as creativity, I said Conan the Barbarian, so that's like a 3. God. That's like a 3, nigga.
Oh, now you gotta give me a. You know what? It's funny. Hold on. It's funny like how you rating my comic, but ain't nobody say shit about yours.
Hey, so I trashed my own shit. Go ahead. Everybody get on my character.
I don't think. See, here's where I disagree. I don't think Darkness is like Spawn, in my opinion. I don't think he's like that at all.
Let's go around and rate Slane and then Darkness and then Starborn.
I got 3 on Slane.
I don't think he's like Spawn. I don't think the Darkness is like Spawn. I'll give him it was one of my favorite characters out of Image, so I'll give him.
Oh, I'm definitely about to start reading his shit.
It's the art is in, but the story is really good.
8.5.
Yeah. Zach, go ahead.
For Slane, I give it a 3, give it a 2 on creativity. It's like the reverse of Animal Man and Bastion Hoskins for me, where it's like it's not very creative, but it's something I probably would read.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna read that.
All right, well,
go ahead.
At least I got that far. That's all that matters. Wait till you read.
Okay. We'll go. I'll come back to Darkness.
I'm here.
I'll go. No. Go ahead with the Darkness.
Go ahead.
I would say so for Darkness, it's a very, very similar thing, and again, like not very creative, but so like the Darkness is the one out of everything I saw that I would pick up and read. Like if I had to like put them in order of interest, I had the most interest in Darkness, and here's why. So a lot of my main character in Starlight Lost, a lot of his main core ancestral demon that's inside of him, the main character, has similar powers. I based it off Venom, and so when I'm looking at these, I'm watching the video for Darkness. I'm like, I need to read this to get some like another take on Venom, right? Like this looks like he looks a lot like my main character too, the long black hair, right? So I'm like, this is really, really cool. I've never read Darkness in my life. Looking at those pictures, I'm like, dude, this is chock full.
Oh yeah,
awesome. It's badass.
I was asking I asked them yesterday. I mean, the last one, who drew them pictures because that shit looked. No, did I ask you on I think I asked you on the call. Yeah, yeah, man.
I said Sylvester drew it for a little bit too.
That shit
is greater.
Looks so awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. The Darkness. What I was about to say about the Darkness. Oh yeah. So do they have a long run? Is it a long run?
No. To which one? No. To the Darkness. The Darkness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it ran for a few years though. The Darkness did.
It's not, but they split it off into like you could literally put it in want to say like 3 or 4 graphic novels. I don't think it's that long of a run.
I mean it ran for a minute. Because you got where he discovers his powers.
Yeah.
Then he runs off with his homegirl.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, because I read.
Don't say nothing. Hey, I was on Zach shit, and I was like frustrated. It was like spoilers ahead. I said I'm turning it off. Like, no, you're not gonna spoil nothing for me. I'm out of here. Yeah. I was ready. I want all that smoke over there. That looks like a bunch. Is it a lot of scraps like that? Please tell me it's a lot of scrapping like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 24, 25 episodes. It's a really short first season. It's you guys will love it. You're gonna love it. A lot of fighting, a lot of great fighting.
Is there a tournament?
No tournament. No tournament.
Okay.
No tournament.
Okay. Yes. Hey, Rox, you gonna give your rating on the darkness and rating on the darkness and Slain?
Both them niggas get a 3.
Say why on the darkness.
Spawn.
I don't. I mean, point it out. Go ahead, point it out.
It felt like Spawn to me.
Hey, Dre, give your rating real quick.
For darkness,
yeah,
I'll give that one a 7. I don't feel like he was like Venom. I don't feel like he was like Spawn. Because his suit gave him like the typical shit: super strength, super speed, stamina, all that. But he also could summon demons. He had necromancy to raise the dead. He could control the shadows. He creates constructs.
Make women.
Like what?
He can create
make women. You said.
Yeah, he can make. Yeah, he can create anything he wants to.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. And I don't
Spawn
feel
can't.
like
Spawn can't do that till the end.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not. He can't. It's not really. It's not a. The being is the character, not really dude though.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's the only thing that threw me off a little bit. It doesn't. Do y'all like that? That it doesn't belong to him?
Yeah.
It's kind of like passed down through generation.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I have no problem.
Because even Spawn, he had some semblance of control over the suit and the shit he was creating. Yeah. But this motherfucker ain't got no control. like
see, I'm liking all this I'm hearing. What's up, Rox? Why you don't like none of this? That was some good. You don't like none of that?
It's not one piece, nigga.
We're comparing him like he's doing some of the same things.
Hey, what's up, Dre?
Too busy eating Scooby snacks.
What about Slain? What about Slain, Dre?
Slain, yeah, I gotta give that one a 4 because that just feels like a berserker.
I'm winning.
Character.
I'm winning.
But
I'm gonna borrow from Rox and add 7 to everybody's shit. Fuck that.
I still rock with reading it.
Oh yeah,
right.
No, I'm definitely reading all of this shit. Man. Even Animal Man. When I seen that title, I was like, Animal Man. The fuck we about to get into? But I was like, oh yeah, I ain't never did the Toad, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, yeah, okay.
if I did. It's probably a nigga that done the Toad.
So to be honest, Zach, yours was the only one I didn't get a chance to get to, and I wanted to see that shit.
Yeah, I think in comparison to all the other characters,
it's Thanos.
It's something like on its surface, you're gonna go, this just looks like every other Viking, but when you see the show, you're gonna know why I put it on, why I chose this for the most creative character.
Where do we put that? Where do we put that? Because I didn't see that. Was it in the chat?
Yeah, I threw it in the chat. I said this one was from Zach. Remember?
Okay. I did watch that. When dude was cutting he cut like 3 dudes in half at once. Like that shit was raw.
It kind of looked like it's nothing like Berserk because Berserk got some crazy shit. Got some crazy shit.
It's Berserk removed from like the sexual, demonic, dark fantasy.
Okay.
Like it's better in my opinion. Like Berserk is just a really really intense revenge story. And
right,
yeah.
in this story, don't get me wrong, but like, man, they do it different. They do it different, and I like it.
Anytime someone brings up Berserk, man, it makes me take a deep breath. Like, you reading the manga, yo, man, it takes a it. I look, man, like I've been kind of following it for a few years now, maybe like 6 or 7 years, man, and y'all know, man, like if it's too intense, I know it'll creep back into my memory and then show up in my dreams at night, and sometimes just thinking about like Berserk, it's like, oh my god, man, like it's just, it might be too, you know what I'm saying, like it's almost too much. So like hearing about Vinland Saga being, you know, not having that aspect makes me feel better about reading it. You know what I'm saying? Watching it.
I'm about to say, should we make that the watch for next week then?
Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on. Let me say something. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna read Carl's. I'm definitely gonna fuck with Carl's. I'm definitely fucking with Zach's. I'm about to fuck with Dre's, and I'm definitely gonna fuck with Bobby's. But I ain't fucking with that One Piece. No, sir. It's not gonna happen.
That's a heavy burden to bear, brother. That's a heavy burden to bear. Wait, but when does he make his appearance, Rox?
I think he did. He might have dubbed this group. I think so. Can we give Rox the win? Is Rox the winner?
Yeah, actually, fucking yeah.
If it ain't me, it got to be Dre.
Yeah,
but Dre technically don't have one.
Technically, I won.
But what's his power, Dre? He's an everyday guy, and then what happens?
Man, let me tell you something. I gotta bust you out, Dre. No. I said, "Hey man, where can I find your dude?" He was like, "Ha ha." He said, "None of you niggas beating me today."
I thought this shit through, motherfucker.
I threw that shit before I stepped in the room.
Right.
Hey, who knows with that?
I threw that motherfucker.
Hey, there's a movie called Black Dynamite. I don't know if y'all seen it, but he throws a ninja star, right? Rolls up on dude's scraps, and all of a sudden it hits him in his head. He was like, I threw that shit before I even stepped in the room. Hey, that's the shit. That's what Dre just did, man. Hey, nice move. But yeah, no One Piece for me. Anybody? One Piece? Anybody?
That's why I asked where he makes his appearance, so I could check it out, because I'll check it out. Listen, you want to go straight to it? One Piece been popping up on my Hulu and my fucking VRV, so I'm gonna try to see where he comes in at, so I can pull it up from there.
Hey, here's the thing, Rox.
Don't give in.
Hey, listen.
Jehovah's Witnesses, One Piece fans. Knock.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, you're gonna have to drop me right in the middle off a parachute, right in the middle of something tight happening, and leave me right there. I don't want to learn nothing. I don't want to see. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to see none of that. I just want to see the meat and potatoes of it. I don't want the skeleton.
Gotta go through the whole thing, buddy.
Hey,
I can't do that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, man.
Meat or potatoes in One Piece.
Hey, every issue of Starborn, if you got a Comixology account, is free.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fire.
Every issue is free.
Hey, I can't take my hands off this X-Men, man. Hey, Rox, I know what you mean when you say it got a hold of your neck. I want that X-Men, bro. Ooh, Bobby. Hey, we need the scrap, man. We need the meat in my garage. I got the MMA mat on one side, and I got the rubber over there. That's where we lift the weights at on the other side. So the MMA mat, how they doing Muay Thai like this with the hands open? Get your tongue pole on, man, because we gonna scrap, man. That shit is tight, bro.
Yeah, it's some good shit, man.
The writers,
the writers in that group, man. Yeah, they they were doing their thing. Hey, and I don't know if y'all so Jonathan Hickman dropped he did a Wolverine issue.
Oh,
I saw you post that.
Oh,
yeah. So he just dropped just because So go ahead.
I hear this is what I hear that game is tied to it. That's what I hear. He's actually writing a novel and the game.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I heard. I'm not sure if that's what that is, bruh. Look at me. I don't know if y'all ever played. Are you a gamer, Zach?
Yeah.
Did y'all ever play that Wolverine video game from back in the day?
Yes. Yeah.
Did y'all? No, you didn't. Hey, it was kind of like a God of War ripoff, but that shit was hard, bruh.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was hard. And
Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh no.
So I hear it's gonna be like tell a story. We about to hear a story, or it's we got a story coming with a deep diver. Let's say that. So
okay.
Hopefully I'm accurate on that. Don't quote me on that, but hopefully I'm accurate, Dre. If you want to check that for me, if he's tied to the game. But I know they dropped kind of like the same time. No. Right? I mean, Bobby.
I don't know, man. Look, as far as all I know is that Jonathan Hickman, he dropped the Wolverine comic, but as far as the game, I'm not sure.
The game that you threw in there, right?
The game that I threw in there. Oh yeah. But listen,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, but what I'm talking about is Jonathan Hickman actually dropped a issue for Wolverine today.
Oh shit!
And nobody knew that was coming. So obviously everybody knows that he's leaving.
The nigga pulled the Beyonce.
Not leaving, not leaving, but they taking they're gonna do some other shit. So,
but you understand what I'm saying? They might be telling that story in a video game.
Yeah.
That nigga was working on a whole album on the low and shit like Beyonce.
Yes. Oh yeah, here you go. All that X-Men shit, that Marauders shit. All of that shit is tight. Go ahead, Dre. My bad.
No, I was gonna say I was slacking on the game shit this time, but that Wolverine looks like it was part of the PlayStation 2021 showcase, and I heard the actual showcase was fucking dope. So I'm gonna definitely review that shit. So I have it for next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you find on there, shoot it in. Because I just seen it. I just seen the track. I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah. And we definitely gonna fight. Yeah.
Hey, real quick though.
Baby, I'm with it every day. Every day. Let's go.
If y'all like your character, Carl Slane, if you like that character, there's a guy named R.A. Salvatore. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of this guy. He did a lot of writing for like some of the role-playing game novels like Ravenloft, Forgotten Realms, that kind of shit. Well, anyway, he has a character named Drews Jordan. It's some. I'm not putting it in the chat, but he's like a dark elf, and he got like similar powers to, your Slain or any other character that's got got powers of a berserker. Like in his case, his mind can like leave his body, and when his mind leaves his body, it allows his body to function at at maximum capacity and shit. And it's like a technique that they use or whatever the case is. Similar to
kind of like Ultra Instinct.
Kind of like a berserker. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get your opinion real quick. Can y'all give me some animation that gets a lot of props that's really trash to you? Your own opinion. Like, can I get that? Anything that pops out to anybody?
Black Clover.
That gets respect, but it's not really that tight to you.
Yes, I said Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Agreed.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna pick that one. I'm not picking that one. but I got one.
Did you see the Elves fight?
Yes.
I'm out of this. I don't know. Zach.
Hold on.
Let me hear you.
I'm going to post it in our group chat. And Dre, I'll expect my apology by 10 a.m. tomorrow.
I think you're muted, Zach.
I'll give sort of a lame and general answer. I just hate a lot of the 3D stuff. I think it's a cheap cop out. I love what's going on in with Disney with some of those shoot off stories like the Atlantis movie, Treasure Planet. There's that movie Titan AE. I mean, there was something really, really cool in the works there, and then CGI 3D stuff just kind of came in and took over. It was cheap. It was cheaper, and so everything ran that way. And I hate how it's a cop out, even for movies like Lord of the Rings. When you look at Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, the difference is there with CGI. It's like I want to see the Uruk-hai fucking like dressed up. You know what I mean? Like I want to see the cosmetics.
Yeah.
I want to see the CGI bullcrap. You know, it's hologram villain. I can't get into it. So like for anything,
they doing that a lot in Black Clover.
Well, they're doing that a lot in anime in general right now.
Oh yeah, they are. Hell yeah.
Animes are doing that a ton. Attack on Titan started to do that. I think in season 3 a bit, and season 2. There's some of that stuff. I'm not a fan of it. So whenever I see that, I'm just like, bleh.
It's like the cheap way to go.
Yeah,
and it looks cheap.
Yeah, that's why they do that. It costs way more to do it all 2D and old school. But man, it's beautiful when they do it. You know, like look at every Ghibli movie. You know what I mean?
A lot of them dudes jumped off of buildings too because they was working too hard. So
yeah. I mean, there's some,
damn, is that true?
There's some different reasons for that in Japan. Japan has the highest suicide rate for a first world country in general. So it's like I think there's some other things besides the workload. But to your point, and to a general point, like those professional artists, like for like the big name studios, you know what I mean, like Mappa and Bones and stuff. Yeah, man, they gotta be paying their fair. You gotta pay them their fair share and stuff.
Yeah,
so, pay them like their way.
Rox, what you got? Let me hear what you got, Rox.
Muted.
Okay, can't hear him. Carl.
I can't think of them right now.
Oh, Carl, go ahead. You say you got one?
Static Shock. I can't stand the animation in that show.
Oh,
everybody loves that damn show. I can't stand the fucking animation. It drives me insane. It's terrible. It's the worst animation ever in life. It's almost like the Double Dragon cartoon when that shit came out. Like that shit is just so fucking bad. But everybody be like, Static Shock is the greatest, and I'm like, no, he's not. No, he's fucking not.
Wait, hold on. You talking about that old ass show?
Yeah.
I don't hear people be talking about how great that is.
Yes. I'm in so many damn blurred groups, and they love some Static damn Shock. And I hate that damn animation.
Good, but the animation wasn't that good. The story, I mean, Static Shock stands on its own, but yeah, I agree that the animation.
Well, Bobby, hold on, Bobby. You mean the animated story or the comic book story?
No, I'm just saying like the story, like the run it had, like the stories are good. The animation is
it's bad. It's terrible. Like I'll take and this is I mean shit. X-Men was great. I thought X-Men was awesome, and it was just it was like 2 steps removed from X-Men animation, and I loved X-Men. I'll watch it now. But fucking Static Shock, trash, and motherfuckers be on that shit heavy, and I'm like, why? For what? For why?
I fuck with Static though. The animation is trash though. It is trash.
Animation is trash.
One Piece.
One Piece. I don't mind One Piece's animation. I don't.
What's something that gets propped? I feel like that. I don't know that long Halloween kind of animation gets props, and I don't like it. That shit is kind of trash.
That shit seems like
it looked like that show. What's that show? What's that show where the dude's like a secret agent? It's like a cartoon though, but it's like they move in that type of animation. He's like a fake James Bond. He's like a fake James Bond. No, it comes on like Comedy Central or something like that.
I know you talking about.
Archer.
Archer.
Yeah.
It looks like Archer animation. Like they're stuck, man. I don't like that.
I don't
man.
mind Archer. Archer's funny as fuck.
No, I don't like that. You like that animation?
Yeah,
That animation is trash.
they're idiots, so I follow the show because they're fucking morons. That's the only reason I watch this shit. Is
That same animation I feel was on the Long Halloween. Like that same type of like moving, like I don't know, robot looking shit. Like it looks like they're in a green screen.
They're mad stiff.
In a cartoon. Like it just looks
It's like
weird.
that 200, that C-Lab 2021 or 20 something. I don't know. Some shit that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It reminds me of C-Lab. That's what it reminds me of.
Hey, why the fuck did they turn them dudes in Double Dragon like that? When you brought that up, I was like, that shit was fucking ass. Go ahead, Dre. You say you got one? Oh no, you said Black Cobra. Bobby, you got one?
So I'm gonna sound backhanded for this.
Okay, go ahead.
I loved Castlevania, but I thought the animation was filth. I love the story, but I at times I'll be watching it like this. That's how bad it is. Like, oh my God,
it's like beautiful trash.
yeah.
It's like putting some roses in the trash.
Yeah. I mean, as a whole each season, I was on it, and I didn't hesitate to watch it. But when I watched it, I was like, oh. Like,
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly, but it's like bad good. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like it's bad good.
So
does that make sense?
It's basically like what Zach was saying with the 3D animation shit, because they even snuck that in Dragon Ball. But what Castlevania did is, instead of going that route, they took the time to do less detail but better animation. So they kind of dumbed down the details of the characters and how they look, but created insane ass animation for their fights.
Why do y'all think it seems like they're nowhere near anime. It shouldn't be, after all these years, it shouldn't like still kind of look like that.
I can answer
It's
that.
hard.
I can answer that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So because Western Hollywood and Western animation went towards 3D, Japan stayed with 2D. So that's why they're better at it, because they kept with it, and America went like they're trying to do 2D and 3D, which means you get to do 2D and 3D, but you're not going to be as good as proficient as if you just did one. So the Japanese they stay with 2D, and that's why they've mastered their craft. You know, that's why they're getting farther ahead in 2D, because America's going in two different directions with their resources, and most of them are 3D.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say, like, right now, y'all might look at me kind of crazy, but I'm just thinking how good it was back in the 1930s. When I watch Looney Tunes, the way they move, that shit looks cold as fuck. For that to be animated, I'm out for real. So if you started back then with that, just think where you could be if y'all had that same type of drive to make that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They did that page by page, and you get better over time. Imagine. Man, come on, man. I just think, man, what the fuck is going on?
The innovation is
different. To that point, though, it's like since 1930, we've had so much more distractions, right? Like we live far more comfortably than they did in 1930. So they didn't have social media to bother them. They had to cook their meals. Like they had to appreciate like a home cooked meal because they didn't have a microwave, right?
Yeah.
Like everything they did was with intent, and they had the time to do it. They had the time to put intent into every little thing they did, compared to where we are now, where everyone's got attention deficit disorder. So, you know, that's also something too, and that's been a general concern, like in culture. For me, it's like, what are doctors going to be like the next 10, 20 years, right? Because everyone's going to be on their phones. You know what I'm saying? Like in college, like when they're supposed to be learning, they're going to be sneaking their phones or on their laptops, not paying attention. And so, like in pilot, like all kinds of really, really important things beyond animation. But to your point, there's a great point there, and I think that back then, people were just they were living still. You know what I mean? Like they were in life way more than we are. We're so out of life, right? So I think that's something that's good. The distractions we have now are it's going to take away the quality of not just animation but everything. And you see it. I think
that's a bigger point. Yeah, that's a bigger point.
Yeah, like in Japanese culture. No, go ahead. No, like Japanese culture, you know, like you look at it, you know, like Book of the Five Rings. Who's familiar with that?
Yeah, Miyamoto Musashi.
So I mean, and if you look at it, he has, you know, in their society, there's only a few things you can really do, and you know, and when they did it to the utmost. Everything was, they poured it. It's like battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's an art form. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the top guys, they in the laboratory thinking about double entendres nobody even thought of before. It's an art form. And even like I was watching watching something. It was a Korean anime, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, damn, like the Koreans are dope too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, how come like how come we can't do no shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would think with our ability to tell a story, you know what I'm saying, it will match up to certain other aspects of art. But you know, I guess we could just chalk it up to like our society in general. You know
I love some of the shit though. I'm gonna tell you that Superman Unbound shit, where Supergirl was in it and he fought Darkseid on the farm and shit. That animation is cold as fuck.
I think the Koreans did that though. Didn't they do that?
Nah, did they?
Yeah, I mean,
nah.
I see a lot of
Superman Unbound. What's the one and the Brainiac one too? You sure they did that shit?
I mean,
hey,
I see a lot of them doing a lot of shit though.
For WB?
Yeah, for a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
I'm not. So hold on. What I'm saying,
they really do.
They do a lot of shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't think.
Oh, okay. You probably right because that shit was gorgeous. I've seen. Do y'all watch Chinese animation?
Yeah,
like Chinese anime.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit's cold. One of the fieriest fights I've ever seen. It's like magic to my eyes. Is watching that Noshita. I think that's what it is.
Notora Noshita. Yeah, I knew something.
Which one?
Hittori fire and the water guy fighting each other.
Hittori Noshita. That's the one right there. Hey, Drake, throw that on the screen for me real quick. You know which one I'm talking about? I just want y'all to see how this animation flows together. And so when you watch stuff like that, or even fight scenes from Naruto that I've seen, the way it's, I'm gonna even go as far as to say, have y'all seen Cowboy Bebop, the movie?
Yeah.
Even that kind of animation, you can't get that without page by page detailing the fuck out of that, taking the time. You can see it on the screen.
The Avatar is like that too. The Avatar is like that. It's motion for motion. The fight scenes and how they move, it's all fluid human motion. It's not chopped up. You know what I mean? It's not just dissected. You know what I mean? So that's the one thing I used to love. That's what I used to love about that's what I used to love about Avatar is the fight scenes are so clean.
I got a question.
What up?
So we did the characters. Didn't we discuss doing movies as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We going hey, I need that to play.
Oh shit. Ooh.
Oh,
clean.
Is it freezing? Clean.
No, it's not freezing. Is it
freezing for anybody else?
Yeah, it is for me.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, start that over. Gotta see that. Oh, it's going to keep doing it like that.
Is it?
Hands.
YouTube was like, nah, I'm not doing that right now.
Hey, but I'm saying you can literally feel the time that it took to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were no shortcuts.
Yeah, that's man. Hey, he said none. Yeah, I like to see shit like that. Is there any of that in One Piece?
God damn it.
Is it?
No.
Hey, you muted. We can't hear you talking about the gum punches.
You really want to do this?
Hey, I'm about to do a jutsu and get the fuck out of here, nigga. I don't want none of those problems, nigga.
All right. I always gotta ask before we get into this battle.
he closed app no jutsu on us and shit.
Yeah, man, I knew better.
Oh, did y'all play that Spider-Man or the Spider-Man Miles Morales games by Insomniac?
No, is it good?
No.
No, I didn't.
They're all PlayStation, ain't it?
Yeah. And those are the same people who are making Wolverine. So
okay.
When you brought that up, I was looking up who actually did it, and the people, the minds behind the Miles Morales game are the ones doing the Wolverine.
Holy shit, that's gonna be clean as fuck.
Yes.
Those Spider-Man games have been gorgeous.
Yeah, and they're really fun. They're really fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now you need to get in there.
I got a question
All
for you guys. I know some of you guys game. This is probably a far shot. You guys have probably never heard of these games. But are any of you guys familiar with the Tales of games?
Yes.
Okay.
Tales of Destiny, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Arise. Yes.
Yeah. So Tales of Arise comes out tonight, right? Like in an hour where I'm at. It'll be live on the. It's the first Tales of game I've been excited about for a while. Personally, Symphonia was like it, and then everything after that was just like it could never make another Symphonia, in my opinion.
Is that an RPG game?
Yeah, it's super. So do you play Super Smash Bros. At all? Have you ever played Super Smash Bros?
I played it, yeah, but like I don't really play it.
The fighting mechanics are like that.
Oh, okay.
Inside of like a Final Fantasy game. So like a Final Fantasy game where you run into the monsters, and then it's like the miniature battle that happens is a Super Smash Bros. Fight.
Wow. That's crazy.
The mechanic is super cool. The stories are like hit and miss.
Yeah, think of it like this, Rock. You ever played the Naruto Ninja Storm games?
Yeah, I think I had that game. I got. I'm on my Xbox right now. I'm going
the Ninja
back
Storm games.
Yeah, the Ninja Storm games.
Yeah.
So basically, a lot of the new Tales games, they're somewhat turn-based RPGs because you still got to wait for your skills to cool down. But when you get into fights, they're in like an arena setting, like the Ninja Storm games.
Yeah, okay. I played one of them. Let me find out which one it was.
Yeah, those games are.
Yeah,
fun.
the Ninja Storms is dope.
But I agree with you, Zach. Symphonia was kind of the last of it, and it was like they just started giving us the McChickens.
Yeah,
the fucking Tales games.
People were going crazy over like Zestria and Berseria, and I'm like, these are terrible.
Yeah.
Berseria like had me sucked in the beginning, and then like lost me a third of the way in, and I finished it, and I'm like, this is terrible. This is so bad.
Do you guys play
steak, and then you bite into it, and it just tastes like garbage. You're like,
they gave you the McChicken with just the bottom bun, like you didn't even have a top bun.
Yeah.
Do you guys play Black Desert? Or what is that called?
It's actually a it's like a fish. It's like a
Black
fish
Desert. That's a Chinese game, ain't it?
I think so. I think it's a open world RPG. I think it is. Black Desert. Okay,
I've heard of that one.
If you like Black Desert, you'd also like Blatant Soul.
Okay.
When I tell you Blatant Soul is like playing Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that's what it is.
Damn.
Like, there's so many commands for the move sets in that game. It's so fucking beautiful. Like even when you run, if you jump high enough in the air, they just float across the screen just like that.
Oh shit!
It's fucking amazing. Matter of fact, I'll post some gameplay in the chat.
Please.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, fellas, I'm going, man.
Yeah, 2 hours and 30 minutes. God damn.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
Long show.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
And it was mostly motherfuckers arguing with X.
Per usual.
Dre, what kind of shirt is that you got, man? What kind of shirt is that?
Oh, the UIU?
Yeah.
This is it's a sponsor shirt. They're sponsors for fighting gamers and streamers.
Okay. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, you got you that good? You got a sponsor?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Hey, look, I ain't fucking with you.
Hey, Dre, let's spar on Street Fighter 5
tonight.
I mean, we can do tomorrow. Let's spar tomorrow. Right? It's late.
Yeah, I gotta go get the girls and get them over here.
All right,
guys.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
Hey, everybody.
Peace.